linebacker, and happy hour specials all week long. Don't miss bingo night every Monday. Bring your friends, grab a cold one, and win big. Whether it's kickoff or last call, there's no better place to be. You can find them online at brothersarkansasbbq.com. Winter's coming. Are your tires ready? Don't get caught slipping when the cold hits. From passenger cars to semis, heavy equipment to lawnmowers, J&S Tire in Springdale has the tires you need to stay safe and rolling all year long. Need recaps or vulcanizing? J&S is your full-service tire shop right in the heart of NWA. Fast, friendly, and trusted for over 20 years. Need mobile service? They're on the way. Call Bobby today at 479-756-TIRE. That's 479-756-8473 and get rolling with J&S Tire.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
When your name's on the paint job, your primer better hold up. Painters trust Kills primers for serious adhesion, stain blocking, and a finish that lasts. Now, the full lineup is only at the one place pros rely on. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery. Or order online and pick it up in-store. Kills primers, exclusively at the Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
Happy Wednesday, folks. I'm 4029 meteorologist Drake Foley with your Get Ready weather forecast. You're running out the door this morning in northwest Arkansas. Temperatures going to be in the low to mid 40s, maybe even a few temperatures dropping down into the upper 30s across the area. Going to be a pretty cool morning and another fall-like day. Temperatures will top out in the low 70s this afternoon, and shower chances return to the forecast by the time we get to your Thursday evening and overnight. That's your Get Ready weather forecast only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Welcome in. It is October the 22nd, 2025. It's the Ruskin and Zach show, and you are here on a very special day because Blair is late. Bill's here, which is good. Ruskin's out. He is on assignment. And we have breaking news all over the place that we're going to get to here in the next little bit. Bill, how you doing, man? It has been a day, has it not?
Well, you know what? This is my betting season.
Your betting season?
Yes.
Okay.
The NBA has started. You know the bet that I make.
I know. Ryan Braun, plus 10 points or over.
Right.
I spent the majority
of they don't play until tomorrow.
They'll play until tomorrow. I spent the majority of the evening watching my daughter watch the NBA. I've never heard somebody in their life question shots that went up like, and it was just, bro, what? And it was interesting to watch. That was a hell of a game. The Rockets and the Thunder. Rockets win it, and I think it was double overtime. Then you had the Lakers in the nightcap. No LeBron, of course. He'll sit out 45 games.
Yeah.
But I do love a good NBA season. It's long. Sometimes it gets a little tedious, but I do enjoy that. Also, my least favorite thing in sports happened today, which is that there are two Oklahoma Sooner legends that are going to be honored as SEC legends. Lucius Selman, a nose tackle, played in the NFL for a long time.
Sure.
And, I was a Sooner and a Longhorn, and Texas linebacker Derek Johnson, who is a phenomenal player, played with the Chiefs for years and years and years, going to be honored as SEC legends. Neither of these players played a down of SEC football. Lucius Selman played the Big 8, and Derek Johnson played the Big 12.
Well, but okay, so here's the thing. This also happened to us when we joined the SEC. If you remember,
Yeah, I still don't like it.
no. Well, you and I were here
Yeah.
at the last games at Barnhill.
But
Shaq.
this SEC legend thing started probably 10 years ago. When Texas joined the SEC, they put up a photo of Kevin Durant and called him an SEC legend. And from that point forward, Hutch pointed this out to me. From that point forward, I've hated every aspect of this because we're leaving out guys that played in the SEC who are legends to put guys like this in. Now, the one that gets me around here is like Johnny Ray, played second base for the Razorback baseball team. Great player, played in the majors, played with the Pirates, never played one inning, one out of baseball in the SEC legend. That drives me crazy. And I understand you want to honor your league members, but let's at least keep it to the players because the Baker Mayfield SEC story is going to be weird because he never played it down in the SEC.
See, so you just need to drop the SEC part of it.
Oklahoma legend Lucius Selman. I'm cool with that.
Arkansas guy.
Great. I'm fine with that. And they honor him every year at the at the SEC championship football game, and that's cool. I'm perfectly fine with that. There's nothing. It's nothing against Lucius Selman or Derek Johnson. They were great players. They're not SEC legends. It's a thing that Sankey does. I'm starting to get to the point where I think he does it just to annoy me, because it is absolutely one of the dumbest things. And Hutch points it out every single year. When they do it, Hutch will send me a text. He will let me know that these particular players are now SEC legends, and it absolutely drives me insane. We're actually going to talk about the football game today, the Auburn game this weekend. We'll talk about that. We've got some college football news. We'll talk about the coaching search because I think we're starting to narrow down. There's going to be a domino that's going to fall probably in the next 2 weeks, and then the slide goes. Then everybody figures out, and here comes SEC legend Blair Cartwright with his SEC Network shirt. Hi, Blair.
Hello.
How are you?
I got stuck in the Tyson Elementary
Yeah.
car rider line.
Yeah,
Ended
you
up
went
with
the wrong
three
way.
kids and had to drop them off. So
Yeah,
it was nuts.
So Derek Johnson, Texas linebacker, SEC legend, Lucius Selman.
Yeah, I was listening to that coming in. The Selman brothers.
Yeah.
All from Eufaula.
They were terrific.
Oh, they were
Great football
beasts.
players, but not SEC legends.
But Sidney Moncrief was honored as an SEC
I
legend.
understand
Was
that.
not an SEC legend.
But he's an SWC legend.
He's an NBA legend.
An NBA legend, yes.
And the
Not-
greatest Razorback to ever play. But that's another
Whoa,
argument.
whoa.
We mean whoa.
I mean, whoa. Greatest Razorback basketball player ever?
Yeah.
Scott Hastings.
Not Scott Hastings.
No. That's,
I love Scotty, but it's not Scott Hastings.
yeah. Sydney. I'll fight you.
I will fight you. It's Corliss.
No,
It's
Sydney.
Corliss. You know what
Sydney.
Corliss has that Sydney doesn't? One of these. He's got one of those.
A lot of great players don't have
I
rings.
understand, but when we're talking about greatness,
And I love Corliss. Don't get me
Corliss.
wrong. But Sydney was
Corliss,
the man.
SEC legend.
No,
Yes, SEC
yeah,
legend.
he
Okay.
is an SEC
All right.
legend.
We're going to talk about the game. We're going to talk about the coaching search, but we have to address the news of the day, which is that SEC legend Tony Vitello is going to become the first, coach in college to go straight to the major leagues
with no pro experience.
With no pro experience.
And they paid a $3 million buyout to
Yep.
get him.
Now the Giants general manager is Buster Posey, former Florida State legend. He would be an
realize he was the
ACC
GM
legend.
there.
Yeah, he's the GM out there. And a couple of let's attack this in a couple of different ways because I have some thoughts on this.
Okay.
One, this has the potential, if Tony Vitello succeeds, to legitimize college baseball in the minds of snobs like myself that are only MLB guys. We look at it as a minor league. You're playing with metal bats.
Yeah.
You're playing in small ballparks. Pitching's bad. It's different. It's bad. Trust me, it's bad. Now, you want to get to
Well, I don't think it's fair to lump all of college baseball into the same bag.
Skeens was really good.
The
And-
SEC is above
It's the
everybody
only,
else.
it's the only conference that invests in it. Nobody else invests.
It's like the equivalent of AA baseball.
But it gives the opportunity for college baseball to kind of get a foothold with Major League Baseball fans, where you go, okay, maybe this isn't so bad. But they're going to have to put a staff around him that understands to get veteran guys, because the games are totally different.
Oh, the Dodgers-Giants rivalry is going to be spicy. Are they going to wear the daddy coat after they hit a home run?
But well, they do that anyway in the dugouts. I mean, they got all kinds of, the props and all that. I mean, the Red Sox are running around with Wally on their head. Yeah. But Tony Vitello, what do you play? In a good year, you play, 70 games, maybe? Something like that. I mean, the season's twice as long and then some.
Yeah.
You can't be on the top step arguing every ball and strike. You're just going to burn yourself out. Also, he's not the show anymore. He's the biggest star. I mean, when they came in here, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Who did we didn't know anybody on Tennessee's baseball team, but we knew him.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the biggest star. He's not the GM anymore. He has no control.
Well, that's the biggest thing between college and pro.
Mm-hmm.
The athletes are the star in pro.
Correct.
Coaches tend to be the stars in college.
He's also running the potential, if things don't go well, to be the scapegoat. Because I can assure you that the Giants are going to side with Rafael Devers in every single situation.
What are they paying him? Do we know?
No, we don't know that yet. But you're right. They did pay the $3 million buyout, which, Major League Baseball teams don't do that.
No. It's
not for a college coach.
No.
So this is,
even the NFL never paid or NBA paid a buyout to get a college coach.
I'm very curious when that press conference happens and they put Vitello up there. I want to know who made the first contact. Because, Vitello's people could not have made that call.
No.
It had to have been the Giants.
Yeah.
Or there had to have been some sort of connection between him and Posey, which would have piqued his interest.
Well, it's surprising it even went through, because when it broke over the weekend, everybody was like, oh, you're kidding me. And usually when stories like that break and the deal's not finalized in 24 hours, well, somebody got cold feet and decided it was not going to happen. So for it still to go through is kind of surprising in that way. But Knoxville and San Francisco, can you come up with two cratered extremes?
Absolutely not.
He was making 3.
Yeah, he was making 3 at Tennessee.
So he's got to be making
he's got to be making north of that.
But
what's the average manager
I can't
make?
find it.
6?
See if you can find out what Tito Francona makes with the Reds. Because he'd be one of the higher paid. He was brought out of retirement.
Yeah.
But okay, so put that to the side. Gives baseball, college baseball, an opportunity to get exposed to Major League Baseball fans. Most Major League Baseball fans do not pay attention to college baseball at all.
7.5.
7.5 is what Tito's making.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to be in that neighborhood. I would think if you're going to pull him out, for that reason,
you're sinking a lot of money into it.
Mm-hmm. And they're serious about it. The one thing that the Giants are very good at is they're good at evaluating talent. They've thought outside the box a lot. They're an analyst. And here's the thing about Vitello: he's not an analytics guy. No. He's not he's not a hardened baseball guy. He's that new version where the excitement, the juice, if you will, he'll fit in places. Baltimore does it now with the home run celebrations, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
San Francisco hasn't done that yet. Now they're trying to get ahead of that curve and make San Francisco an attractive place for people to go play.
I don't know that I've ever thought of. You just thought of Vitello as someone to yell at, but I don't know. His decision-wise, I don't know that you have an opinion on what his managing style is.
We're going to find out, because
you just know they're brash, but it's not like, he's a tactician.
Yeah, great tactician. That's not what comes across. What you get is the theatrics that go along with it.
Right. Here's the thing. Can he beat the Rockies 20 times a year?
He has to. Yeah.
You and I
we could get 6 other guys and go beat the Rockies.
There you go. My dogs could.
But they are the third most talented organization in that division. They're behind Arizona, they're behind the Dodgers, and they're certainly behind the Padres.
They're embracing the evil villain role.
But he can't do that. He's not the show anymore. At Tennessee, he was the biggest star. He's not going. He certainly doesn't outshine Matt Chapman or Willie Adames or Rafael Devers. He's not bigger than any of those guys.
No.
He's not bigger than Logan Webb. Any player on the Giants roster is a bigger star than Tony Vitello is. How does he deal with that when you have to sit down with Rafael Devers and make a correction or give him some coaching? How does that go? Go back to college.
Would Willie Mays punch him in the face?
Probably.
Having a conversation, and he tried all that brash stuff.
Yeah, I applaud the Giants for thinking outside the box. I applaud Tony Vitello for being in the right spot at the right time. This is just This is a reach. And they passed over, there's a former Orioles manager that was in the hunt for this, and it's an interesting thought. I mean, this feels like a 2-year deal before he just washes out and goes back to college.
Well, Pat Casey, the Brewers manager.
He was 25 years in college.
Pat Murphy. I'm sorry, Pat
but
Murphy. Yeah.
He also spent the last.
Granted, yes.
He spent the last 8 years as a bench coach in the major leagues.
But maybe that kind of, and the success that they've had, maybe that kind of. But yeah, he had professional experience before he was in their dugout. But still, you wonder if that maybe played a role.
I don't know. It's an interesting hire.
So my question is this: what does this mean for Arkansas?
Nothing.
Now that he's gone.
Nothing.
I think it's good.
Is it?
Yeah, because I think it's bad for Tennessee.
It's terrible for Tennessee
because he was just a force of nature.
I don't care about Tennessee. What does it mean for us?
It doesn't mean anything.
Can we finally get over the hump?
Arkansas.
I don't know who
they're still fighting LSU. It means nothing. You're fighting A&M. You're fighting Texas. Tennessee is.
I guess you're going to have to go back to hating LSU, but Tennessee was one that became a game you circled on the calendar if it was on the calendar.
But why? Because of him. Because of him.
And now it's like, I don't know, who gets you excited?
Lurch says this is how he gets back to Arkansas. Maybe.
That's what a lot of people are thinking, but who knows? Dave's got to retire first.
Dave's got to retire first.
It's like everybody's ready to run Dave off.
It's like Dave's like, I'm still good right now. Dave's 61? I mean, he's not going anywhere for at least 4 years.
Oh,
I don't think so anyway.
Oh, I hope not.
Anyway,
yeah.
It's a Ruskin is actually. Blair Cartwright is in for a Ruskin who's out today. Bill's here. And this is the biggest news story of the day. Like, we heard it over the weekend. Yeah. And when I saw Pete Thamel's report that they were finalizing this, that's, if you're.
When it's coming from the major league guys.
Right. Yeah.
You know it's legit, as opposed to,
spring training is going to be wild next year when he's arguing balls and strikes in February. Like, that's his thing.
It's going to be real interesting to see. And then you're putting him in San Francisco, which is
again, but the Giants are a decent team. I don't know if they're in a position to challenge the Dodgers.
No, but I think he's talking about the culture.
San
Francisco. It's not Knoxville. I mean, it's not Knoxville.
It's like the total extreme.
Okay, Arturo says DVH is 65. Okay, so he's probably got 2, maybe 3 years left. All right.
No, he's got more. Dave could go till he's 70.
Probably.
If he wants to.
This is a look. If it works, Buster Posey is the executive of the year for the next 10 years. If it works, and then you'll see a parade of college baseball coaches, the good ones, having at least a chance to make that jump. If he fails, because we see it in college football where college guys go to the NFL or vice versa, and with mixed success. You see NBA guys do it periodically with mixed success. This is the first one.
Here's the thing: he's going to fail. Because he's Dodgers,
Padres. Yeah.
As long as Shohei is up,
you're not beating that.
No. Well, I mean, think about the two guys that were on that staff when he was an assistant. Wes Johnson was the other,
right?
And then he went. The Twins hired him.
Yep. Now he's at Georgia.
Yeah, that didn't really work out.
Look. I love Major League Baseball. I think this is going to be fascinating. It will be a fun watch. I mean, somebody just texted in. What's the over-under before he gets thrown out? 20 games?
Oh.
I mean, I don't think he can control himself.
15.
He's never proven that he can keep his mouth shut. And the Major League Baseball is a totally different game.
Oh, it's going to be
incredibly different
to
game.
See how long before the locker room turns
revolts.
Yeah.
I mean, these are grown men, professionals, who have done this for some period of time.
Right, and he's going to want to fight them.
It's just going to be wild.
Mike Taylor's 47. I didn't realize that. I thought he was younger than that. He's 47.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you can't go in with all of the college antics into a major league clubhouse unless you have a young team, like the Orioles were a couple of years ago. You kind of get away with that with the Orioles because they were younger. The Giants are not that. The Giants are a very stodgy, very old organization. There are not now. It was pointed out to me they did draft 4 Tennessee guys, so there will be some familiar faces coming through. But when do they get there? If they get there.
Yeah.
And how much control does he have over the farm system? How much input does he have? Or is he the game day guy? They set the lineup and say, go manage the game.
Yeah, that's the big risk in this. I mean, you just don't know we really don't know what kind of tactician he is.
I apologize to Wookie Porn. He was the one that asked that question before he gets tossed. Sorry about that, Wookie Porn. I just glanced at it. I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. I don't know, man.
Did you say Wookie Porn?
Yeah, it's his name. That's what he wants to be called. Then look, we are nothing if we are not agreeable. You want to be called something, we'll call you something. As long as it's not profane, we will call you whatever you want to. He's in here as Wookie Erotica. We changed it for the family hour. He's Wookie Porn.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. Wookiees need porn.
Yeah, they do. Now the question is, who takes the Tennessee job? I think they elevate from within to keep continuity.
I think you have to. At this point, it's too late in the game. You've just wrapped up the fall. I don't know that you can poach anybody.
Greg wants to know, how bad is the San Francisco organization that they have to go get a college coach and not a person in the farm? I don't know that they're bad. I think they're looking to shake it up.
Yeah.
They've gone one way since Bochy left, and they won 3 titles in 5 years. And since then, it hasn't worked. They tried the analytics guy. I think they tried Kapler for a little bit. That didn't work. And now they're going to try something a little bit different, which is the rah-rah.
A guy who's managed but has no pro experience as opposed to the guy who's never managed but has pro experience.
It will be kind of interesting to see how this thing plays out. But that is certainly the biggest story of the day. It has ripples across the landscape in the SEC, as well as SEC legends Derek Johnson and Lucius Selman. Yeah. Man. That just absolutely drives me nuts.
Did they trot him out at the championship game?
Yeah, they trot him out at halftime. Sankey out there with, he's got to do the hook 'em horn, the OU thing, all of that stuff. Things that never were part of their day-to-day when they were in college. He is Blair Cartwright. That is Denver Bill. We are going to talk about some other stuff coming up. We've got a football game to get to. We've got coaching news. We've got a new name that has entered the coaching carousel.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that in just a minute. We'll do news, polls. I've got some good polls today for you, Blair.
Okay.
We got a whole bunch of other stuff. If you want to call or text, it's 877-377-6963. We will be right back. It's a Ruskin and Zach show.
SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there wasn't a chair in the building. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell our good friend Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks. Be seated in the Good Chair football team. Welcoming Auburn this weekend to Fayetteville. Hogs are 6-21 in one-score games since 2020, 0-4 this season. Football Power Index has Arkansas as a 50% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen holding on. Arkansas a 1-point favorite in this one. Kickoff set for 11:45 a.m. on the SEC Network. Ty and I, we will have Arkansas game day beginning at the glorious hour of 6 a.m. Saturday morning. Can't wait. Hog Reaction will follow 1 hour after the game. John Calipari and the Razorback basketball team will open exhibition play this week, Friday to be exact. They will host Cincinnati out at Bud Walton. Tip time on that one, 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30. The Razorbacks will then travel down to FedEx Forum in Memphis and take on the Memphis Tigers. Your Ruskin and Zach X-Poll brought to you by nobody in particular. We'll start with Blair since he's our guest. Bill, Blair, Bill, whatever. Now, I'm going to save that one for last because I think we're going to have to talk about this one. If you were kidnapped and held for ransom, which of the following would your friends most likely raise? Money or awareness?
Awareness.
Yeah. Bill?
Probably awareness.
75.5% of you said your friends would raise awareness. Bill, would you say that you are qualified to sit on a jury?
No.
Blair?
Yes, I have.
61.2% of you said yes. I got my jury summons today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
Super excited to go down there and go, guys, I can't do this. Bill, in your daily routine.
You should know, though. The stories.
Oh, I love it. I
come out of it?
People dressed in Star Trek outfits. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Bill, in your daily routine, which of the following is most important? Perfume or cologne, deodorant, or soap and body wash?
Soap and body wash.
Okay.
Followed quickly by getting the dog out to go pee.
You only have one. Thank you.
Soap and
That's
body
another $5 for not answering the question.
Hey,
Blair?
I put money in there.
Okay. Will you repeat the question,
Sure.
please? I'm trying to practice my interviewing skills.
In your daily routine, which of the following is the most important? Perfume or cologne, deodorant, or soap and body wash?
Deodorant.
65.1% of you said deodorant, followed very closely by soap and body wash at 34.9%. And those are your Ruskin
What's the
and Zach
difference
X-Polls.
between soap and body wash? Is there?
I kills the head of the monster.
Well, but you also, with soap and body wash, you got to buy the scrunchie.
Jury duty suggestions. Guy from Harrison says, just tell the judge and your family or police officers, and you'll get out of it every time.
Okay. Just tell them you're a felon.
Bill, what you're looking for is a loofah. BE wants. That's what's to replace that. I am told every month.
Yeah, because it gets.
It's like
nasty.
$9 too.
Yeah.
Because it gets like moldy and all that kind of stuff. I had a loofah.
Do you
once.
have to be able to?
It's LOOFAH, I believe, is how you say it. Or spell it. Look, I got nothing for you on that one. Paul in Fort Smith says soap is for men, body wash is for women. And okay, thank you, Paul. I'm not going to finish up that. Okay. Dirty drawers. This is ironic. Soap gets you clean. Body wash makes you smell good.
But isn't that what cologne or perfume does?
I think so. I think
so. Is body wash a cologne or a perfume?
I'm not sure.
Or is it a combination?
This was a discussion that I had last night with my daughter because my daughter is like anti-shower for some reason recently.
Oh, going through that phase?
And I'm like, look, if you're going to do one, please just like pick one. I've told you.
Freshman year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the freshman
I told
year.
you that she went a whole year without taking a shower, right?
Yeah, you got smelly kid.
Yeah. Junior high. I don't know how junior high teachers.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Those are the heroes in this country.
Yes.
Are the 4th, 5th, 6th grade teachers that have to. We cut out a hairball. Melinda, she's the one to cut it out. It was like the size of a baseball from where her hair had like tangled up. It was unreal.
Gee.
So we had this discussion last night. She begrudgingly takes a shower. She just doesn't like doing it. I'm like, why? It's like the best time of the day. You get to nobody bothers you. Nobody follows you in there. Nobody's asking you questions. You just stand there under the water. The best time of the day. But maybe I'm out.
And she doesn't like it?
She's not a real fan. She takes one after practice in the morning, and I make her take one at night.
Man, you might
Two
need to
a
work
day,
on that.
Yeah. Oh, kids. Yeah, that's right. Kids don't shower after practice.
They all smell terrible. And I'm just trying to make mine not smell like cheese and feet. That's literally my only goal. I buy her everything she wants, all the soaps and all that stuff. Buy her everything she wants. I just don't want her to smell like Munster cheese. I don't think that's a big ask on my part.
No, that's reasonable.
Thank you. Let's see here. We've got a lot of text coming in here. I can't read that. Dan and Mount Ida, shut up. All right, let's move along. We got a football game this week. Bill, now you're a betting guy. Blair, are you a betting guy?
I tried it and lost immediately, so I'm done betting. But I will pick against the spread. But this year I'm
Arkansas is a
taking it
1-point favorite. FPI says it's a 50-50 game. Here's my question.
That's a mistake.
It's a pick 'em.
What is?
You going to take Arkansas +1?
Yes, I would.
Arkansas was giving one.
I would.
Are they?
Yeah.
This morning they were +1, so it's bouncing back and forth.
It was Arkansas was getting a point and a half, and now they're giving one.
Wow.
Well, and that's a Sterling thing. I don't like the spreads.
You're just a money line guy.
Yeah.
Just give me the winner.
Well, basically, a 1-point spread is basically a pick 'em anyway.
But that notwithstanding, I think Arkansas is going to win the game. I don't think, and I think Hugh Freeze probably loses his job the Monday after the Arkansas game.
Yeah.
Because I think they're in that spot. I think Auburn's a decent team. I think they've had some bad breaks. Could have won last week, didn't. But I think now here's my question to you: is once once Freeze gets fired and Auburn becomes open, do they just remove the interim tag for fear of not being able to get their coach?
How many jobs is Bobby going to cost
before the season's over?
Oh. Yeah,
at one, probably one. I think Levy's not getting fired.
No, Levy's not going anywhere.
No, it's probably
Stoops
one.
is probably done. Brian Kelly, probably.
Brian Kelly is in trouble down there, man.
The problem is they're in a dilemma because the buyout is so extreme, but his record is such. I don't know that he can go somewhere.
$70 million is what they would approximately owe. This is what his third year. He won the West his first year, went to the SEC title game, and it's been a backslide since then. They could lose 4 or 5 games. They've still got Alabama on the schedule. They could lose to A&M this weekend. That would be 4 losses.
I thought he could go to Penn State till he started losing.
There was no chance. So, those people are crazy, but they're not hiring
but
him.
here's the thing: he's going to take whatever he can get just to get out of Baton Rouge.
Probably, but
now he's not attractive to anybody.
No. If he was sitting in the top 10, hadn't lost to Vanderbilt, he'd probably be looking at
I could see
the
him
Penn State job, getting out of there ahead of the posse.
But now, where's he going to go?
Nowhere.
Nobody wants him.
No. If he loses this weekend, and they host Texas A&M 6:30 on ESPN. If they lose this weekend to Texas A&M at home, after losing to Vanderbilt on the road, that is if they're not looking to replace him, that is going to be a really, really unhappy fan base.
Oh yeah. Well, and you've got an AD who likes to swing big. Is he on the hot seat?
Should be.
Yeah.
Absolutely should be. That program is better than their current state.
Oh yeah,
my opinion. But that's now my question is this: is if Freeze is summarily dumped after the Arkansas beats them, did they just remove the interim tag and let Bobby have it? Because you strike while the iron's hot while people are happy.
Yeah. Oh well, let's face it. There's one game that if he left on the schedule that if
Texas.
he wins, there is no way in hell he doesn't get that job.
Texas, 100% Texas.
Yeah.
That is.
He beats Texas. It doesn't matter if they lose every other game.
No, agree.
He beats Texas. They'll give him a new deal and God knows what else. I mean, that's just how we roll in Arkansas.
Graham has texted on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. He says if he goes to Pennsylvania, he'll have to learn a new accent. After pointing out
that was one of the worst things, by the way, ever.
Well, it just shows what a bad fit he is in Baton Rouge, and I think he's starting to realize
he is. Look, I had 13 years with the guy. He is a professional mercenary. He's not attached to any school. He was at Grand Valley State for a long time. Then he was at Central Michigan. Then he went to Cincinnati. He's won everywhere he's gone. And he's won big. But he is not a guy that's going to stay with you for a very long time.
Define win big. He wins the right number of games.
I mean, he got Cincinnati to the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
He got Notre Dame to the national championship game. He got him to the playoffs twice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's winning
but then they
big.
Got housed.
But that's winning. You ran into first of all, you ran into two generational teams. You ran into the Clemson team with Trevor Lawrence, and you ran into the Mac Jones, Devontae Smith mess at Alabama.
He's going to end the streak, though, of LSU coaches, consecutive LSU coaches who've also won national champions.
True.
Championships.
Yeah. Talk. I think if back to the original point, which is I think if they beat Auburn this weekend, they're going to remove that tag. Because if Auburn comes open, you've slid down another notch. We're going to talk about this in the next segment. ESPN put out their power rankings for the jobs and the job. What makes the jobs attractive. You'll be stunned where Arkansas is. There are some people that I think you will.
Okay.
We'll talk about that because there are jobs that are open that you would go, there's no way that's better than the Arkansas job, and they clarify why. They tell you why they did it. It's a really interesting read. Penn State is the best job available today. But let's see what happens in a couple of weeks when.
Okay. What's a better job, LSU or Florida? What'll be the best SEC job open if LSU opens?
LSU.
That's what I think, too. I think LSU is a better job than Florida.
Florida, without question.
Yeah. So then, does Kiffin
want the LSU gig?
Does he pass? Does he pass on Florida for LSU?
It's possible. I think Kiffin is perfect right where he is. He has everything he wants at the University of Mississippi.
They've got the NIL.
They've got the NIL. They've got the athletes in the state of Mississippi that he can go get if he wants them.
And
you're trading. I mean, you're trading
to make $2 million more. Is it worth the jump? Probably not. 5 years ago, guys would make the jump. But if you can get the playoff at Ole Miss, would you agree? If you can get to the playoff, you can win a national championship.
Yes.
If your program can get to the
absolutely.
playoff, you can win a national championship.
And being in the SEC means you only have to be in the top 5. Yeah. You just got to finish 5th. And you will
get the right draw.
Get the right draw. 5th will get you in that discussion for that 10 that 10, 11, 12 slot somewhere in there. Which since they got rid of the automatic the conference champions get the first 4, which is dumb. They seed them 1 through 12, and
you're going to have to beat somebody regardless.
True.
But it's going to be
now
a little easier now because
if Arkansas beats LSU, Kelly's gone. I mean, he'll be gone. They won't even let him off the field. They'll escort him to his car and just tell him to go home.
Well, they may do that Saturday.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Blair and I'll be right back. We're going to talk about this list of where Arkansas ranks in the hierarchy of jobs that are available today, and then they go into some other stuff. We'll talk about that coming up. It's Ruskin and Zach Show. We'll be right back.
Or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Fumbled by a flood, blindsided by a fire, tackled by mold? Don't sweat it. Call the pros at Rainbow Restoration. From water damage and fire and smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392 now. That's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
So where is the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater? It's right here in Springdale, where you live, where your kids play ball. Just down the street from the Springdale Rec Center between Harbor and Springdale High School. It's on the way to Arvest Ballpark where the Naturals play and close enough to the U of A to grab a great meal before or after the game. They'll have NFL Sunday ticket all season long, and yes, they are locally owned and operated. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports on Sunset in Springdale.
When the moon comes up, prices go down. During Golf USA's Moonlight Madness sale, everything in the store is 10 to 70% off. All accessories 20% off. 40% off Adidas G4 shoes. 30% off on all other shoes. 35% off NCAA apparel. 15% off golf balls. Some manufacturer restrictions apply. Golf USA will have drawings throughout the night. It's this Thursday from 4 till 10. The Moonlight Madness sale. Golf USA, 3184 North College in Fayetteville.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
Hello, football fans. It's Phil Elson for Good Feet. You know, football season takes a toll, not just on the players, but also on the fans. All that standing, tailgating, pacing the living room during a tight fourth quarter, your feet feel it by Monday morning. That's where the Good Feet store in Fayetteville and Rogers comes in. Their incredible arch supports are personally fitted to your feet, designed to relieve foot, knee, hip, even back pain. And you can wear them in any type of shoe. I love them. I won't even go anywhere without my Good Feet arch supports. So whether you're walking up the hill to Razorback Stadium, running from the couch to the fridge during a timeout, or showing your kids how to run a deep post on the lawn, you'll feel the difference. Just don't do any tackling drills. Go visit the Good Feet store across from Walmart on Mall Drive in Fayetteville, or in Rogers at Pinnacle Hills right off I-49 and get your free fitting. No appointment needed. Football's more fun when you can stand tall through all four quarters, thanks to the Good Feet store, also at goodfeet.com.
He's a world arm wrestling champion, Michael Todd.
I'm globally known as Monster Michael Todd. I'm 52 years old. I've won 23 world titles and 36 national titles.
This tough guy never backs down, but a horrible bicep injury almost ended his career. Enter QC Kinetics and life-changing regenerative treatments.
Most people thinking that I'd never be able to compete again. Within 8 months, I became number 5 overall in the world. Now I'm marching towards that number 1 spot.
So how did he do it?
I'm a big regenerative medicine kind of guy. Once I found out about QC Kinetics, I wanted to try their protocol.
Those treatments use a patient's own orthobiologics concentrated and placed into the troubled area to help heal and restore the damage. No scalpels or harmful meds, just long-term relief.
QC Kinetics definitely have helped me be able to live this dream and be able to do what I want to do and continue to do it for a lot more years.
When the others say, time for surgery, you're finished. Not so fast. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation's totally free.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Happy Wednesday, folks. I'm 4029 meteorologist Drake Foley with your Get Ready weather forecast. You're running out the door this morning in northwest Arkansas. Temperature is going to be in the low to mid 40s, maybe even a few temperatures dropping down into the upper 30s across the area. Going to be a pretty cool morning and another fall-like day. Temperatures will top out in the low 70s this afternoon, and shower chances return to the forecast by the time we get to your Thursday evening and overnight. That's your Get Ready weather forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
The Ruskin and Zach Show, 45 minutes after the hour. Look, I got alarms going off in our rack room. If we lose you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. I don't have time to fix all this stuff.
Oh.
All right, so there we go. We were talking about jobs that may come open. ESPN wrote an article It's not good. Now, they rank their jobs. We've got a guy from Harrison trying to figure out how Penn State is a better job than Arkansas. And I mean, there's like 10,000 different ways, but I'll try and lay it out for you in simple English. So they rank all the jobs that are currently open today. Okay? And they rank them based on recent historical on-field performance, access to the college football playoff, which is a big one.
Yeah.
Roster building, access to talent, university leadership, and then financial support. Those are the 5 areas in which they sort of rank their rank these schools. Penn State is number 1 because they're in the Big Ten. They're a good football program with a lot of resources. Start there, access to talent, access to the college football playoff. They've been there, done that. Penn State is easily number 1. Number 2 on the list is Florida because of, in their estimation, if they can ever get their financial stuff together, they have access to more talent than most schools in the country. The state of Florida is a talent-rich place. You can make it. You can make it to the college football playoff from the University of Florida. They haven't done it because they haven't had the right people in place yet. But they rank that one number 2.
Okay.
This is where it gets interesting. Number 3, Oklahoma State.
What?
Oklahoma State, according to ESPN, for those who want to know, Oklahoma State is ranked 3rd.
That's not a T-Boone thing anymore.
T-Boone's not involved in the program anymore.
That's
now their biggest metric is access to the college football playoff through the Big 12.
Oh, okay.
And access to talent. They're adjacent to Texas. I mean, we're starting to split hairs here.
Yeah, I mean,
but they rank Oklahoma State as the 3rd best job. Now, if Auburn comes open, Auburn slides into that 2 slot, I think. LSU would probably slide into the 1 spot ahead of Penn State.
Oh, yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look at recent historical performance.
Well,
Oklahoma State's been pretty good lately.
Yeah, but no, I would say Penn State would stay number 1 because, granted, they were in the playoff last year.
Yeah, they were. Made it to the Final Four. Made it to a Rose Bowl prior to that.
I don't know that Oklahoma State would be that high just from the aspect of the Big 10's or the Big 12's going to get what? 1?
Maybe 2. I mean,
maybe 2, but yeah. Unless you're in their championship game, and let's face it, you got a long way to go with that program right now to get to that point. I don't know.
Here you go. Now, they total all of this up, and they detail each reason.
Oh, they have a spreadsheet.
And then they say, why does the job rank here? It said if Oklahoma State has a strong plan, it should be able to rise fairly quickly in a league without behemoth brands. The team isn't far removed from college football playoff contention. That's true. 2 years ago, they were within a yard of going to the college football playoff. So that's why they ranked it number 3 of the available jobs today. Number 4 on that list is Virginia Tech.
No.
Why?
ACC is granted the ACC
is winnable. It's a winnable conference, and they have access to talent.
Yeah, but it's going to be a one bid.
They had 2 last year.
Well, okay, Miami and Clemson.
Okay, well, Clemson's not going this year.
No.
But last year you had Clemson and SMU.
SMU, but you've got a long ways. Virginia Tech's got a long now. But I could see this based on potential.
Well, that's why, that's all you can be when you're searching for a coach.
But right now, I mean, they've got a long way to go.
Of course, all these teams do. That's why they're in the spot they're in. Is this particular spot?
It's why they're all looking for a coach.
Exactly.
True.
And they say, why does the job rank 4th? Virginia Tech is a football school in a winnable conference that can take a significant step with newfound financial backing and the right coaching hire. They do have a plan for their NIL now. They're and they've got access to talent. That's why they rank them 4th.
They have a plan on that NIL, but a lot of that is going to be fundraising, which is yet to be seen.
Okay, but there is a plan in place. It's more than you can say for here. Right now, the raffle's what, $2,051, Bill?
Yeah, it's not much.
All right.
Okay, yeah. You got
Brian Gravett says he used to like you. Brian is a big Virginia Tech guy.
Well, I like the Hokies, but I mean, let's face it, they're in a world of hurt right
Now, here's Ellis from Harrison. People keep saying T-Boone is dead, which is true, but his money isn't and still available to OSU through the endowment he set up for OSU long before he died. That's true. You've got to get the right guy in place there with the right backing to make that thing work. Gundy had it for a while.
Yeah.
That's a job where you have to have everything in lockstep. Otherwise, it's simply not going to work. Joffrey says, Joffrey, by the way, we need a forecast for Saturday. Ty says we're going to get delayed. I told him no. We're at a crossroads. I need you to break the time.
And accuracy, it's 2165 on the raffle.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right, 21.65. Excuse me, I did not want to shortchange
And they're
them
getting
the extra
half-
$160.
Well, they're getting only half of that.
Right. Joffrey says OSU at number 3. ESPN needs to take a lap and seek some help. Okay.
We've known that for years, though.
Okay. Whatever. 5 on the list is Arkansas. They say Arkansas is the 5th best job. They only outrank UCLA and Stanford.
Oh, well, we got that going for us then.
Well,
which is nice.
yes. Now, they do call Arkansas the ultimate wild card because if they ever got their stuff together, they could be dangerous, and they haven't yet in 30 years in the league. So
why start now?
Exactly. Now, it says, why does the job rank here? Despite success in other sports, Arkansas's backslide in football and position within an increasingly challenging conference creates a steep climb for college football playoff relevancy. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Can't argue it.
I mean, are they going to finish in the top 5, 4 out of 10 years? No. Probably not. I mean, the league's loaded. It didn't get any easier when Texas
stronger.
and Oklahoma walked in.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't get any easier.
No.
Although Texas sucks. But, it's a very, very steep climb for these schools, or for Arkansas, or these schools in the bottom half of the league to make a climb towards the top. I mean, you're going to have everything come together at the right time. Thank you. Your number, the number is 877-377-6963. You can get in on this. If we want to go back and talk about deodorant, we can do that. I just thought it was more interesting, the college football playoff relevancy. So we'll get rid of that. That alarm's still going off. Look, if we lose you, it's not my fault. I will do my best to get it back on. If I can't, the hell with it.
Who are we above?
Stanford and UCLA. Here's what I don't understand about UCLA. UCLA feels to me like North Carolina, just on the West Coast. How can you live in 90210 and not have it together? That's a school that should.
That makes zero
But you know
sense.
what? They haven't had it together. When was the last? Seriously, when was the last time? Everyone always talks about UCLA and the great tradition.
Well,
When was the
Rick
last
Neuheim.
time they were decent? Or they were actually relevant?
It's been a while.
It's been a long
20
time.
years or so with Cade McNown and that group at the end of the 90s.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you why. They built a practice field, a turf practice field, and they forgot to put the drainage in it. So it rained in California last week and it flooded. That's why UCLA can't get out of their own way.
Well, that, and then they're in the pro town, so it's not the priority.
See, they're in a USC town. USC is the biggest show in that town.
Yeah. If anything is college oriented in LA, it's going to be USC football.
Yeah, absolutely.
By miles and miles. But Lincoln's doing his best to change that, isn't he?
Cash in Mountain Home wants to know, isn't Arkansas a legit defensive end and 2 more defensive tackles away from being 6-1? Blair? No.
Probably.
Absolutely not.
Well, I don't know about 6-1, but they might have won 4. But it's more than just the line. You got to have the linebackers, and you got to have the secondary too.
They're more than a couple of players short. They're going to have to overhaul the roster at the end of the year.
It's not just the line. I mean, because if it was just the line, then the linebackers could fill in and do something, right? I think we just spotted a linebacker running outside the studio. We're trying to flag him. Can you start Saturday?
All right, it's Ruskin and Zach show. We'll be back very shortly.
It's Wednesday, October 22nd. I'm Phil Reed. This your 4029 News Update. Benton County Prosecuting Attorney Brian Sexton says his office will look at whether Monday's shooting in Bentonville could fall under Arkansas self-defense statute. 29-year-old Daniel Davison died in the incident. Sallisaw police investigating a sexual assault allegation tied to an incident that happened at Eastside Elementary during school hours. Fayetteville's short-term rental rules are set to continue after the Arkansas Supreme Court upheld the lower court's decision. Oklahoma and Missouri officials say the state will not be able to issue SNAP benefits in November if the federal government shutdown continues. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
The perfect hot tub is waiting for you at the Burton Pools and Spas warehouse clearance. Whether you're seeking relaxation or quality time with the family, we've got you covered with Hot Springs Hot Tubs, the world's best-selling brand. Over 100 tubs in stock, ready for delivery and on sale. Hot tubs starting at $39.99 and payments as low as $53 a month. Visit the Burton Hot Tub warehouse clearance today. Burton Pools and Spas, water for a better life.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
Hey, Hawk fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet.
No, Mom, he's referring to football season.
Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets?
Sideline passes?
Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys?
Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white.
We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for going viral.
Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner.
Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter and Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb-based brands.
He means the website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
For over 50 years, WT Equipment has been your trusted family-owned dealer for tractors, hay tools, and light construction equipment. Right now, WT Equipment's got unbeatable October deals. Get 0% for 84 months on Workmaster 35 and 40 tractors, or drive home a Workmaster 25 with payments as low as $169.99 a month. WACC. Visit WT Equipment today and talk to their sales team for all the details. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Touchdown Razorbacks.
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
After 3 o'clock, it's a Ruskin and Zach show. Welcome in. Blair Cartwright is here. Bill is here
Hello.
as well. We are going to grill Bill and Blair at 5 o'clock.
Oh, my.
Plus, tonight is the Pittman, got that wrong, the Razorback Live, what are it called? Razorback Football Live, whatever they're calling it.
Yeah.
The coaches show is tonight out in Fayetteville. We'll have your forecast and we'll, of course, have the show song to go along with that.
Parking update.
Yeah, man. I'm not having the best time today. I'm just going to let you all know, but I'm glad you're here, Blair, and I'm glad Bill's here to keep me laughing. Okay, speaking of the weather, Ty sent out an email first thing this morning because Ty is our on-staff meteorologist. Says,
really?
Yeah, it was entitled Weather This Weekend, probably another delay like the past weekend for postgame. So I put Joffrey on it because I needed a professional opinion.
Yes.
Here's the forecast from Joffrey. Now, we'll update this as the week goes on, but this is on Wednesday. He says right now you just need an umbrella. It's just going to rain, no storms. Just check with Darby. Storms will be the first part of next week.
Okay.
And then he says, sorry, not sorry. So that's where we're going. It is going to be, it's apparently going to be like a deluge on Friday here in Northwest Arkansas. River Valley and Central Arkansas may get a little bit less, but it is going to be like Noah's Ark type stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Friday. They moved all the high school football games to tomorrow night. So that's you and I will be across the street over at Springdale for that. But I was checking with some folks down in Central Arkansas. Nothing going on down there. Looks clear.
Really?
So good for them. All right. Everybody good?
Nice.
Everybody good?
As far as we know.
All right. So welcome in. 877-377-6963 is the phone number. Daniel from Uniontown has texted on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. He pretty much agrees with the list. Virginia Tech being a better job than Arkansas. He gets it. Why would an up-and-coming head coach choose Arkansas over Virginia Tech when Virginia Tech is easier to win the conference and get to the college football playoff? I think that's when you look at it through that lens, it's a little bit, you understand. Now, it's still not an easy climb. You've still got Clemson in there. You've still got Miami's teams that spend. But it is a little bit easier. Now, of course, you have to take Georgia Tech seriously. They're spending money. But it is an easier climb in a conference not named the SEC.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Because you figure the SEC's going to get, what, 4, maybe 5 spots?
Stanky wants 7, but he's going to get.
Well, he's not going to get.
You're going to get somewhere. You'll get 5 or 6, I think, in most years.
Yes. Which 5 out of So do you want the odds to be 5 out of 16, or to be 1 to 2 out of 12?
I think once you get to the playoff, it doesn't matter. They're all good football teams.
No, you want to get to the playoff, but which path is easier? Is it easier through the SEC, or is it easier?
I think it's a lot easier
ACC?
through the ACC. I think it's easier through the Big 12. I think in like you pointed out during the break, it's easier in the Big 10 because the Big 10's top heavy.
True. Yeah.
You know, until Michigan gets their stuff straightened out, they're never going to get back in. It's Ohio State.
Indiana's
it's Indiana.
taking their spot.
Well, exactly. It's Indiana. It's Ohio State, Oregon, and then who's number 4?
Yeah,
who's 4
which
or
has
5?
been Penn State.
Right. Penn State's not getting in there this year. That's a complete toss-up.
Yeah.
But I think your pathway is easier through the Big 12 and the ACC.
Yeah, because your conference is weak.
Correct. You don't have as many heavyweights.
But the problem with the the Big Ten's going to get more teams in, whether they deserve it or not, just because of who they are. Whereas the ACC is going to have to fight.
They're going to have to fight to get 2.
To get 2, and you've probably got 4 teams fighting for those 2 spots.
Well, they were griping about SMU getting in last year.
Yeah.
It should have only been Clemson. Clemson got run in the first round, and then SMU got beat as well. Neither of the ACC teams that got in were competitive, and that certainly doesn't help their case going forward.
Well, but then
SMU went up to Penn State and got hammered.
Yes, but I mean
Hammered.
that's the whole March Madness argument too, though. Well, you lost the opening round game in your conference.
Yeah,
stage.
your conference.
Well, in football, it's a little different
It's
because
different.
you're going on the
Right.
road, which makes a difference. I don't know.
Tim in Oklahoma has texted in, will we do the high school segment Thursday? He likes Brad Caldwell. Yes, we will. We'll talk to Brad tomorrow. I think we'll do it somewhere in the 4 o'clock hour. We're going to be out at Golf USA, so we've got some pieces we got to move around. But, yeah, we'll talk to Brad tomorrow at some point. And we'll go. There's a bunch of good games. Rogers Bentonville
Yes.
being at the top of that list. That's going to be a good one. If you like
That's
high school
gonna be
football,
unreal.
that's going to be a heck of a football game.
You need to watch
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
absolutely.
That Rogers team is something else. Ben
Derek and I think they scored 28 on Arkansas's defense.
I think they could score.
I think
more.
they could score and score at will.
Yes.
I really do believe that.
They're just a machine.
So we were with Dale, our one of our fine sales professionals. Dale was he was back here talking about Barry Switzer had gone on a radio show and talked about if he was coaching in the NIL era, he would spend every dime he had on defense.
Really?
Yes.
That's.
I don't know that I agree totally with the idea of spending that's the Harding approach. Harding does that. They spend every dollar, every scholarship they have on defense, and then they try and build their offense. But that's Division II. The Division I level, you can't expect a no-star wide receiver or slot guy to go out and beat a 5-star corner. It's just not going to happen. You've got to have some sort of balance. I would build the lines, offense, defense, and start there.
But you know what? Barry may be onto something, just from the aspect of how 7-on-7 has morphed football into such an offensive game. There are more offensive skill guys out there.
There are.
So the defensive guys, true skilled guys defensively, are more rare.
They're more valuable.
Yeah. Well, there's not as many of them as there are 5,000 wide receivers and 5,000
Bill's right. I mean, look at the NFL draft. What are we drafting? Left tackles, corners, defensive edge rushers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're going after. Outside linebacker, edge rusher type. Get pressure on the quarterback, block the edge pressure. Corners, quarterbacks.
Well, you got to sack the guy and you got to protect
Right.
the
Yeah,
guy.
those are the most valuable positions in football. It used to be quarterbacks, receivers, whoever won the Heisman, whatever. But now it's that left tackle. You got to be able to protect the blind side or right side, depending on if you have a left-handed quarterback. You've got to have corners. You got to have guys that can cover. You got to have guys that can get after the
You
quarterback.
got to have the right quarterback, though.
Also true. Got to have the right one. You got to invest in that.
I mean, look at the coaches that have been fired.
Yeah.
Most of them chose the wrong quarterback.
BE has tweeted at us. He thinks we should change your show name to Gandalf the Grey.
Gray.
Leave Blair alone, man. Bill wants to. All right, let's do this. Bill wants to dye his beard.
No.
Yes, that's what you said. You wanted to go just for men on your beard.
I asked the
Hang on.
question.
Hang on. We're gonna start at the beginning. That goofy thing where they make all the guys grow their beards, and then some guys are running around like they have the mange, like Bill.
Or the Auburn mascot.
Or the yeah. Now
Aubie.
Bill wants to grow his beard out. He came in earlier, but Bill is blonde, now gray, and now he wants to. Now, what color are you thinking about dyeing your beard?
Well, I saw the
Green.
Just for Men. No, they've got a blonde.
A blonde.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it looks natural.
Well, I don't know. I don't
know. Can you grow a full beard?
It'll take another month.
Just get a can of spray paint.
No, but I can get there.
Now, Russell
coloring.
Mount Holmes asking if this is another impulse Bill buy.
Right.
Would you consider wearing it? Would you consider dyeing it red?
No, we're not doing that.
Casey and Ozark is recommending blonde in a bottle.
What's that?
I don't know. Is this the thing like you would like comb it through your beard and then gradually?
I have no idea.
Okay, you're very. I see. You're making an uninformed decision. Now your dog will be upset with you. Your dog will bark at you if you dye. Now you're going to go like just beard, or you're going to go the full, the full dome.
No, right now I'm just trying to do the beard thing, but it's
wouldn't that be weird?
I'm blonde and furless, so it's gonna take a month.
But wouldn't it be weird if one day you showed up and suddenly your beard is now the right color and everything else is gray blonde?
That would be
that would be a little weird.
It'd be obvious.
Yeah.
Nigel says, "Get a cheesecake, Bill. You'll be happier."
Yeah.
Would you
Be
consider
less messy.
Would you consider dyeing it orange and blue?
No. Well, maybe.
Now you can grow like the full thing all the way up to your ears. It doesn't.
No,
look...
I've got two patches.
Oh boy.
I'm sitting here pointing that.
Okay, yeah, he's pointing to the two patches.
There's a patch here and there's a patch here that doesn't. I've got to let it fill out before it.
How long
fills
does it have to fill out before it looks natural?
Oh, it takes like an extra month.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do this. Just shave it all off and let's just run with it.
Just go to Party City and
really.
get a fake beard.
Would you consider going with the Hulk Hogan You know, the black makeup and the blonde Fu Manchu.
Ooh, there you go.
I don't know if I could rock that foo.
Now, Brian in Prairie Grove says his wife has a whole lot of blonde hair running around the bathroom. He can just bring that to you and you fill in those.
Okay, well, then, you know what? Bring it over. Because that's what I'm missing.
Goonie used to put molasses in his gray beard to make.
What the hell?
Really?
Molasses?
Man, listen, I'm just trying to. I'm
I
trying to
know
help.
you're just reading.
I'm just reading.
Wow.
Blonde in a bottle, according to Eddie in Russellville, is a peroxide.
No, I've actually heard that peroxide.
Guy Fieri.
Do they make a toupee for beards, like something you can like has like a chin strap or something?
I'm not doing that. Look, man,
Chia beard.
If I can't, if this thing.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Well, because No Shave November.
Right. Okay. Okay. Got that.
And I told you
Then
earlier.
it's allowed to look rough if it's no.
And I got to start a
November.
couple weeks early because.
Well, you're allowed to look rough in November.
Would you allow me to bring someone in to dye it on air?
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
I can make that.
Ooh.
I can arrange that.
Now we're talking.
I bring in Melinda. She'll do it. Now she's going to talk noise to you while she's doing it. But
That's a possibility.
Are you going to get the matching sideburns to go with it?
No. No.
Okay.
Lamb chops aren't happening.
Smack Daddy saying, do what the kids do. Use Kool-Aid.
Really?
Yeah, get make it blue, red, yellow, orange, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You dye your hair with Kool-Aid?
Or no.
Abner, thank you. I appreciate that, but I didn't want to see that. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So we'll. Is this something you'll let me do? I'll set it up for you. Be happy to. I'm not sure why you're doing this. You haven't given me a good reason, but I'm willing to try and accommodate you.
No.
as
Okay.
best I can.
So here's the reason. Last year, I let it go for like 3 months. And I actually looked pretty good in the beard.
According to whom?
Well, me. And then I shaved it.
5
right,
out of 10 nice ones.
I shaved it right before I moved out here, and so I'm just gonna give it a go.
Okay. I'm glad that this person has just texted me on the private line. Stan has texted me. He says he wants to know what's wrong with the gray beard, Bill.
Well, the gray.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
want the gray.
I hope that
You're in
satisfies
denial.
you, Stan. That it's the gray that's the problem. Now none of y'all. Hey, Stan, I know you're up front. Come here. I need you to come back to the studio. Have you ever noticed? I was watching TV. I was watching the game over the weekend. Have you noticed that Stan looks like Brian Bosworth in the Fansville commercials? Have you noticed this?
Really?
Yeah, Stan, I need you to come here. I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I'm like, oh my God, it's Stan. Like I thought it for a second. It was Stan. I had actually come in
The Boz.
Yeah,
Well, you know he's become typecast because now he's in the Nissan Heisman commercial.
Yeah.
Because he pulled him over as the sheriff.
as the sheriff. Yeah,
And it's like, oh, well, he's a one-trick pony now.
well, hey, look, you know what? If I want to be typecast, I just want to be typecast as a rich guy.
Just make sure the check clears.
Exactly. Let's see here. Jason and NWA is texting. If you were going to dye Denver Bills, nope, we're not doing that. Would you go like Guy Fieri?
No, that dude's ridiculous.
You want me to like DM Ryan Day and see what he's doing?
Nope.
Okay.
No. He clearly.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, that's who we need to consult.
There's a text out of the 479 that I think sums it up for everybody. Bill, you're getting older. Suck it up. We're not young anymore, man.
You can't hide from it.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. I haven't done anything yet.
Are you doing some sort of like photo shoot for a Subaru magazine?
Oh,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Okay.
Subaru.
There's no kayak times going on.
Kayak times.
All right. Stan's not in the building. He's actually working. That's good. But he does. He looks just like Brian Bosworth. Absolutely freaks
Well,
me
then we
out.
know what his Halloween costume should
Yeah, I know. I mean, he puts on a
sheriff's outfit.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Abner wants to know: Are you going to go mullet too with this? We're going to dye that, or are you just leaving your hair gray blonde?
No, well, gray blonde on the hair. I haven't done a mullet since high school. I had a good mullet. in high school.
Blair, you had a mullet.
Yeah.
Good one?
In college. Oh, yeah, it was classic.
Permed?
No, it was just wild. I had a flat top and a mullet.
Oh, now that's
I went the full.
That's super nice.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. We're going to do news and polls coming up. I've got some coaching search information. I've got some sound I want to play. we're going to talk some basketball next hour.
Oh.
Tom Izzo went off yesterday.
Yeah, I can't blame him.
We're going to talk about that. Razorbacks open up their exhibition season on Friday. We'll discuss that as well. That's all coming up here shortly. You want to get in on the show? It's 877-377-6963. That is the Lewis Automotive Hotline. You know what I love about having Blair in here is we have gotten to absolutely nothing that I wanted to so far. That's great. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very
bring to
much.
the table.
That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I expect from you. We'll be right back. It's the Ruskin and Zach Show.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
How do you think the recruit's going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Crane Automotive Team has 16 locations across Arkansas and is home to the Crane Commitment. You'll find Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and access to thousands of pre-owned vehicles. Vehicles for every lifestyle and every budget. Even if you're not in the market for a vehicle, the Crane Team service centers offer the latest in vehicle diagnostic technology and certified technicians to take care of your vehicle and get you back on the road. Check them out at craneteam.com. The Ruskin and Zach studios are driven by the Crane Automotive Team.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback.
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
The perfect hot tub is waiting for you at the Burton Pools and Spas warehouse clearance. Whether you're seeking relaxation or quality time with the family, we've got you covered with Hot Springs Hot Tubs, the world's best-selling brand. Over 100 tubs in stock, ready for delivery and on sale. Hot tubs starting at $39.99 and payments as low as $53 a month. Visit the Burton Hot Tub warehouse clearance today. Burton Pools and Spas, water for a better life.
And auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
From the job site to the deer lease, Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith has what you need to get it done. When it comes to serious utility, Polaris and Kawasaki lead the way. Now with the all-new Polaris Ranger 1500 and the powerful Kawasaki Ridge. Some models come fully loaded with enclosed cabs and HVAC. Call or text 479-783-5822 or visit WheelerPowersports.com. Wheeler Power Sports in downtown Fort Smith, keeping the good times rolling since 1967.
Are you paying more than $95 a month for your website? Time to call an Audible. Modular Orange builds custom professional websites for service-based businesses. Just $95 a month, no upfront cost. That's right, whether you're a lawyer, dentist, plumber, or electrician, Modular Orange delivers high-performance sites that look sharp and play hard. They also offer SEO and digital advertising to help your business stand out without blowing your budget. Ready to make the switch? Visit modularorange.com and get your digital game plan in place. That's modularorange.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Are you suffering from chronic joint pain like Heather?
So I have terrible arthritis and have had it for quite a while. And I've gone to all kinds of doctors trying to figure out what to do. And everybody just said surgery. And surgery was months of rehab. And I didn't want to do that.
But then Heather discovered QC Kinetics, local medical professionals who specialize in natural biologic treatments, non-invasive solutions designed to repair and restore damaged tissue in your joints. And she absolutely loves the results.
I like to tell anybody who's suffering that there are options that are not steroids, that are not surgery. You owe it to yourself to find out about QC Kinetics and find out what they can do for you.
No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Discover QC Kinetics and learn more about natural biologic treatments with lasting results.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hello, football fans. It's Phil Elson for Good Feet. You know, football season takes a toll, not just on the players, but also on the fans. All that standing, tailgating, pacing the living room during a tight fourth quarter, your feet feel it by Monday morning. That's where the Good Feet store in Fayetteville and Rogers comes in. Their incredible arch supports are personally fitted to your feet, designed to relieve foot, knee, hip, even back pain. And you can wear them in any type of shoe. I love them. I won't even go anywhere without my Good Feet arch supports. So whether you're walking up the hill to Razorback Stadium, running from the couch to the fridge during a timeout, or showing your kids how to run a deep post on the lawn, you'll feel the difference. Just don't do any tackling drills. Go visit the Good Feet store across from Walmart on Mall Drive in Fayetteville, or in Rogers at Pinnacle Hills right off I-49 and get your free fitting. No appointment needed. Football's more fun when you can stand tall through all four quarters. Thanks to the Good Feet store, also at goodfeet.com.
You know that spot everyone's talking about on the hill? That's us. The Stonebreaker Hotel is where Fayetteville escapes for weekend brunch, for Razorback game days, for dinner with the family, or a quick getaway with a little style. We're boutique, but not buttoned up. We're vintage, but never dated. And we're just up the hill from the U of A, so you're always close to the action, but never caught in the crowd. Find your place, find your moment. Learn more at stonebreakerhotel.com or give us a call at 479-350-1000.
ESPN 99.5. It's ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news brought to you by the Good Chair because there wasn't anywhere to sit. You get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errol-Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. Going to be seated in this year Good Chair. Arkansas now 2-5 on the season, going to host Auburn this weekend in Fayetteville. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 50% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen says Arkansas could be a 1-point favorite. They could be a 1-point dog. It's bouncing back and forth. We'll go with that. Kickoff set for the coveted 11:45 time slot on SEC Network. Ty and I apparently going to do Arkansas game day beginning at 6 a.m. We'll take you to 8:30. The Learfield broadcast Hog Reaction will follow 1 hour after the game. John Calipari and the Razorback basketball team open exhibition play this week. Razorbacks going to host Cincinnati Friday night at Bud Walton. Tip time 7 p.m. We're on the air at 6:30. Razorbacks going to play Memphis a week from yesterday down at the FedEx Forum as part of the St. Jude's Classic. Your Ruskin and Zach X Polls brought to you by nobody in particular. In your daily routine, which of the following is the most important? Perfume, cologne, deodorant, or soap and body wash? 66.7% of you, 2/3 of respondents saying that deodorant is the most important thing. As I was told, it kills the head of the monster. What are you eating?
Yogurt.
All right. Would you say that you are qualified to sit on a jury? 60.7% of you said yes. And if you were kidnapped and held for ransom, which of the following would your friends most likely raise? The money or awareness? 75.8% of you said they would make everyone aware that you had been kidnapped. Those are your Ruskin and Zach X Polls, brought to you by nobody in particular. Get out there, folks. It's Wednesday. Grab ass. Pittman show's on the radio tonight, 7 o'clock. I'm sure the jokes will start at 7:01, so be sure.
Petrino show.
What did I say?
Pittman show.
Golly, I got to get out of that habit.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
there you go.
Well, you know what? It's good. It's
Joker.
good gut health.
Yeah.
You're
Somebody's having a crisis. You're talking about dyeing your beard.
Yeah,
now you're
right.
eating
Is there something
yogurt.
you want to talk about? You got a date this weekend or something?
No, I'm good.
I mean, you're dyeing your hair, you're eating
Something's going-
yogurt.
I'm not
Yeah,
dying
what's-
anything.
What is going on?
Was there something? I mean, you having a midlife?
Somebody needs.
You're buying new cars. You got a dog. I mean, this reeks of a midlife crisis.
Something. Yeah. I mean, the beard was one thing, but the yogurt, that's just, it's over the top.
Yeah, what do you got against yogurt?
Well, between dyeing the beard and wanting
Is that
yogurt,
Activia stuff?
It's adding up.
Like
No.
the Jamie Lee Curtis program?
Nope.
What is it? Look at that.
Good God.
My God, man. You're supposed to eat it like he's.
Well, I'm not going to eat the whole thing now.
What is that? A 24 ounce?
Oh, it's like a gallon tub of yogurt
really?
in there.
32.
32 ounce a tub
Good
of
Lord.
Greek yogurt.
I'm burying my sorrows in a tub of yogurt.
Yeah, really.
Because I can't find a way to dye mine.
We're behind on things that I wanted to talk about real quick, so I do want to get to this. Yesterday, I don't know if you saw this or not, Blair, because you have a job.
Thanks for reminding me.
Russell Wilson took to the Twitters and
did he?
basically took a shot at Sean Payton for saying this.
You know, they found a little spark with that quarterback.
Jackson Dart.
I was talking to John Mayer not too long ago, and I said we were hoping that that change would have happened long after our game.
Okay, so I heard this. I read the article on ESPN, and then I saw Russ's tweets about it. When you hear it, I think he's complimenting Jackson Dart and maybe throwing a little shade at Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you listen to it, he is complimenting Jackson Dart and not necessarily. I think Russ is a little sensitive. Bill, you're the Bronco guy.
Well, Russ is a fiduciary.
Okay, that didn't answer my question. Did he throw shade? And that's another donation to our didn't answer the question fund. Did he take a shot at Russ, or was he complimenting Jackson Dart?
I think he was taking a shot at Russ.
I think he's doing both.
Listen to this.
You know, they found a little spark.
He's talking about Jackson Dart.
I was talking to John Mayer not too long ago, and I said we were hoping that that change would have happened long after our game.
I think he's complimenting Jackson Dart. I don't think it's had anything to do with Russell Wilson. Maybe a skosh, but not. I don't feel like he took a shot at nothing that deserved being called classless and bringing up the whole bounty thing.
No,
again.
it wasn't a direct shot. But make no mistake, my Broncos walked away from $85 million to walk
get rid
away
of him. Yeah.
to get rid of that guy.
They walked away from it, and they're still eating. They're still suffering
And
because
this is
of
the
that.
last year.
Is this the last year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was what, because when I read it yesterday, we were talking about it, very, very briefly yesterday. I was like, wow, that when you read the quote, but when I hear him say it, I don't get it. I don't see it.
I think Russell's a little thin-skinned right now because it's we're in the trading deadline window.
Yeah.
and nobody
wants him.
Nobody wants
him. And then here's the other
and
thing.
he's sitting on the bench.
Make no mistake, Sean Payton is petty.
Well, okay, when you put it in that context, maybe he did.
He's a very petty human being.
Yeah.
I just didn't
But
get
he's my coach.
all of that. He is your coach, and I didn't get any of that out of the whole thing. But when it comes to Russell Wilson, these are the things you expect, I guess. Is he a Hall of Famer? I think so. 10-time Pro Bowler. 10-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl
Really?
champion. Yeah.
He was in the Pro Bowl that many
10-time
times?
Pro Bowler. Super
That
Bowl
surprises
champion.
me.
Those are Hall of Fame numbers. Those are
Well,
Hall
then-
of Fame credentials.
Okay, then Eli's got to go in, right?
Absolutely, Eli's got to go in. 100% Eli Manning has to be in the Hall of Fame. Has to.
Because he won 2 Super Bowls.
Not just that he won 2 Super Bowls, how he did it and who he did it against.
He beat the 17-0.
Yeah, he beat him twice.
He didn't beat him on defense. I mean,
he's 2-0 against Brady in Super Bowls.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I don't know.
Eli's a Hall
So
of Famer.
does that mean any coach who wins a Super Bowl gets into the Hall of Fame?
Belichick's on
Well,
the
then Trent
they just
Dilfer's
released
going to be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
He got a Super
Eli's,
Bowl.
No, totally different. But Belichick is on the list. He's on the Hall of Fame
The
list.
hot list. The hot seat
yeah,
list.
that too. But he's on the Hall of Fame list. He's one of 12 coaches that made the cut. Belichick gets in first ballot. Yes, he has to. He's the
Yeah,
greatest
I
coach
think
that ever lived.
Yeah.
Until he went to college.
We couldn't take Brady with him.
He's terrible without Brady. Brady.
But he's
got
the
Jordan.
fall off.
That has nothing to do with the Super Bowl. She was like 10 when they were winning Super Bowls.
Is she even that old?
I don't know. I started looking at I looked at Russell Wilson's career only because he's from my hometown. He was a school across town. I started looking at him like This guy, if you just look at the numbers, he's a Hall of Famer. He is a surefire. I'm not talking first ballot, second ballot, but he's a guy that gets in. There are guys with far worse resumes than Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he ruined Denver. He did not do anything in Pittsburgh. And what's he
was
doing
a
now?
Pro Bowler in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
He's
but
not a
I
Pro
don't know.
Bowler
I don't
last
know
year.
that being a Pro Bowler means much anymore.
It's the acknowledgement that you were the best at your position in that
your
particular
league.
in your league in that particular year.
It was how many times?
10, according to this. Unless I read it wrong. Yeah, unless I read it wrong.
I don't
Hold
remember
on.
Seattle being
Hold on.
that
Let's see
dominant.
here. 10-time Pro Bowlers, 2012 to 15, 2017 to 21,
How many
and
quarterbacks?
2024.
All I know
Wait,
is
he was a Pro Bowler in 2024?
all I
Oh,
know
that's
is
because everybody in the playoffs is ineligible to be in the Pro Bowl, right?
the
I'm just
people
saying.
that
Or is that
people that signed the
participants?
checks in Denver
But it
were
has
willing
nothing
to
to do
walk
with
away
Denver.
from $80
It
million.
has nothing to do
Well,
with Denver.
they were-
He was there for a year,
They were.
He was there for 3.
They should have
and
never.
he was a Pro Bowler apparently.
No.
They never should have even signed him.
Well,
Agreed. But
Everybody else in the world knew it, but the people in Denver.
he's I hate to say he was there from 22 to 23 in Denver. He was 24 with the Steelers. He's with the Seahawks for 10 seasons. I mean, the resume says Hall of Famer. I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time. I'm saying his resume is better
He also
than the people who are already in. His resume is better than Eli Manning's.
He also benefited from a good supporting cast.
Here we go. You have to have a supporting cast to be good.
Yeah.
Except unless you're Brady. Brady and Gronk. That was about it.
Well, Brady apparently overcame Belichick.
Yeah,
which-
that's true.
I mean, isn't that the amazing thing, though? Now you see Belichick and the way it ended with the Patriots and then what he's doing now. It just makes you really think, man, Brady was maybe even better than we thought.
You want to know what about Brady?
Hmm.
Sidney Sweeney.
Oh, is that who he's dating now? How about him sitting in the owner's box in a coat and tie? I mean, what is that?
Well, that's what he is now. He's an owner. He's part owner of the Raiders. Frog from Madison County is texting on the Lewis Automotive Hotline. They couldn't be prouder now. Is there a less likable person without a criminal record in the NFL than Russell Wilson?
It's a valid point. I don't think he's well liked by his peers.
No, and you know what? I'm not a big fan of his wife either.
Okay, thank you.
Sierra can.
You just don't like her
Okay.
because they sunk your team.
Right.
You're very upset about that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, now Seth from Fort Smith says, Bill, I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson didn't sign himself to Denver. So if you want to blame someone for messing up Denver, blame John Elway.
Well, yeah.
Is Elway
you
the
can't
one
get
who
around
signed
that.
him?
Can't get around that.
Ooh.
No, actually, it wasn't Elway. He was out by then.
Who was it?
Penners, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, they weren't in yet. It was.
Oh, the Bolin family? Was it like they're giving the finger on the way out?
JT wants to know, Bill, there's one thing that makes a man eat yogurt, grow a beard, and dye the beard. What's her name?
Dora? I don't know. Dora the Explorer?
I mean, again, the evidence is stacking up quite nicely.
Bill's dating Dora for her backpack.
So Ruskin and Zach show. It is Wednesday. Ruskin is on assignment. Blair has decided to risk life and limb and sit in with us. If you want to get in touch with us, it's 877-377-6963. That is the phone number. That is also doubles up as the text number. Let's get to this Izzo thing.
Didn't know it was bring your own yogurt day.
I didn't either. Let's get to the Izzo thing because I think it's worth.
This is
It's
wild.
worth bringing up. So apparently, somebody in the Big Ten, and I didn't catch which team. I've really got to read the article.
Louisville.
Was it Louisville?
Louisville's the one that
Signed a guy from the G League.
Yeah.
That's a professional.
Yeah.
And Tom Izzo was asked about it yesterday. %. I apologize for the audio. That was my bad. Didn't mix it down correctly.
Didn't know he was a smoker.
Well, he's been yelling. I mean, they're they're in practice and all that stuff. And with basketball season starting essentially this week, we're signing G League players now.
Well, I mean, they've been signing guys that have been playing professionally overseas. So I guess it only makes sense that, well, it's like golfers who've been on the PGA Tour come back and then get amateur status and then play in amateur events. And it's like, how the hell is that fair?
Here,
I mean, what? But then again, they're not amateurs anymore in college basketball.
No, they're
'cause
not.
They're getting paid.
They're getting paid.
But it is
Well,
wild.
it's college sports in general. But he made a point later in that in that interview where he said, "How long are they allowed to stay in college? Till they're 30, 35?" He's like, "Can I go get Magic Johnson?"
That's true.
We're at a point now, and he's right. I mean, there are the commissioners, the schools are all afraid of getting sued and losing.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like, is Diego Pavia going to sue again and get another year at Vanderbilt?
He says on Twitter, no, but he's not an NFL guy. He's certainly not an NFL guy. So yeah, I mean, if you do it as long as you possibly can. But when I started reading through this, I mean, this guy's been in the guy who went to Louisville's been in the G League for 2 years. He'd be he would be junior in college age, but he's been playing professionally. What is it? The Ignite, the G League Ignite,
or
whatever.
on the Ignite team?
Yeah, whatever that is. That's what he was in.
That was totally making money.
I mean, there were guys getting drafted out of the G League at the NBA draft over the summer, but this is ludicrous.
Well, that's where we're at in college athletics now. It's insane.
Absolutely bizarre. Bill, they're wanting to know on the text line, the Lewis Automotive text line, is this, are you dying it for your 7th grade girlfriend?
Yeah, I was just replying to that. The
You have a reunion this coming up?
The answer is no, but Nina Marie is going to come out and see me at the airport on my next Phoenix trip.
All right, there you go.
So we're going to have some coffee. So I will see her in about 2 weeks.
With a dyed beard.
Right. Well, I don't know.
And yogurt.
And yogurt.
When did you start eating yogurt?
About a month ago.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's time for an intervention. Yeah. We'll definitely need to talk about this at some point. We're gonna I don't know what we're gonna do next. I've gotten all discombobulated with our alarms going off. And again, if we go off the air, I apologize. There's not much I can do about it. The batteries are all dying around here, so I will do the best I can.
Well, that does bring up a good question, like Izzo asked. How much eligibility does this guy have?
Right.
Because it appears now they're not going to do the 5 for 5.
No, yeah, there's
which would
there's not 5 to play 4.
Make the most, yeah. But they were trying to pass a 5 for 5, which makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you,
but that means we won't.
I also tell you, like going through this, it's not something they discuss. Like being in college for 7 years, they talk about 4 years, 4 years to play and graduate. That's sort of the mantras. 4 years, you get 5 years to play 4. But there are guys that, I mean, there was a guy at the University of Miami last year that had been in college for 9 years.
Yeah,
and he wasn't a doctor. He never graduated.
Yeah.
Stetson Bennett was in college for 7 years, never graduated.
Yeah.
Now, are they really doing the job of educating the kid and getting him a degree? No. But nobody cares.
Well, but then also, the longer they're in school, that's more money the athletic department's not only going to pay in scholarship, but then they're going to have to pay. I mean, yeah, you can make it. That's the thing. You can make a living now being a college student.
Absolutely, you can. You can make a. I mean, you can. I don't think
but it
wasn't intended to be this. It wasn't intended for these kids to make a living. They were supposed to be doing car commercials.
Yeah. You were supposed to go to college to learn to qualify to make a living,
right?
Not to go to college to make a living.
We were born in the wrong era. That's
totally.
But when I listened to the whole Izzo interview, it's like 4 minutes long, and he talks about like we're really not doing our jobs here. Like these kids that are in college until they're 30, 29, 30 years old, still playing all of that sort
with
of
eligibility.
With eligibility, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And they don't know how to close the loop on it. That's part of the problem is they have absolutely no idea how to say, okay, enough's enough. Because nobody's listening anymore. They just take you to court.
Well, and then they win.
And then they win, and then we get the Diego Pavia situation.
The lawyers.
Yeah, and the lawyers. Billable hours, undefeated.
Always undefeated.
Always. So,
which side is Tom Mars on this?
The settling side. Whichever side will get him the most money without having to do absolutely anything.
We haven't heard much from him lately.
No.
What's going on? Is business slowing down? Or
no, absolutely not. But there will be another round of suits at some point, and he'll be right in smack dab in the middle of it.
Making money.
Absolutely. All right, so Blair and I will come back here very, very shortly. If you want to get in on this, 877-377-6963. I'm about to go pull a bunch of plugs out of the wall. If we are not back on the other side of the break, I apologize. But we're doing the best we can because my engineer told me to. All right? Everybody good?
Yay.
Let's see how this works.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6.
Gentry Pioneers, we hope you had a great summer. The school year has begun and we are looking forward to a great year. We encourage you to visit our website at www.gentrypioneers.com, follow us on social media, and download our Gentry Public Schools app. There you can find important dates, news, and events to keep you updated on the exciting things going on in our schools. Gentry Pioneers, ensuring all students connect, learn, and succeed.
Be the MVP of your tailgate with upper choice and prime cuts from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Score big with Richard's Tailgate and Smoker Bundles, plus ready-to-cook chicken wings, shop-made sausages, gourmet burgers, jalapeno poppers, and loaded bratwursts. No other meat market is in the same league when it comes to quality, selection, and value. Call 479-443-0000 to place your order today. Richard's Country Meat Market, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
Fall is here and so are the savings at Lewis Automotive Group. It's the fall kickoff event, your chance to upgrade with falling prices and unforgettable deals. From special financing to a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, we make the process fast, easy, and stress-free. Plus the Lewis Guarantee, where you get double the factory warranty. Visit Lewis Automotive Group in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale today and drive in the fall with a deal you won't forget.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your fantasy season going down in flames? Finished by your own draft picks? Hey, at least your hair doesn't have to be a disaster too. At Fantasy Sports Cuts, we can't fix your roster, but we can make you look like a champion. Sharp fades, clean cuts, and styles that win every time. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where your season may be a bust, but your hair is always a touchdown. So book your appointment today so you can look like a champ. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And they're right.
This is Thomas Cole at Walker Brothers Menswear in Fayetteville and Rogers. We know showing up matters. Whether it's game day, a big meeting, or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
Contractors, you've got jobs to win and customers to impress. That's why you choose Luxair HVAC systems, built for performance, efficiency, and reliability. And at J&B Supply, we've had your back since 1968. We're a local family-owned distributor that treats our customers like family too, with the products, expertise, and service you need to get the job done right. For over 50 years, HVAC and plumbing pros have trusted J&B Supply in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville. J&B Supply, where the professionals go.
Every long relationship needs a little heat, spark to keep things exciting. Something bold, unexpected, saucy. Hold on, not that. We're talking about your relationship with Crispy Chicken, and Taco Bell just spiced it up. 2 crispy chicken strips wrapped in a tortilla dripping with Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce. Hotter, crunchier. Can you stop it, please? Crispy Chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. Frank's Red Hot is a registered trademark of the French's Food Company, LLC, and used under license by Taco Bell.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. A beautiful day out there today, and this evening looks pretty good, too. It'll be a chilly night for us. Clear skies, lows dropping back in the mid-40s as we go to Thursday morning. As into Thursday afternoon, though, it warms right back up. Highs back in the mid-70s, sunshine, another beautiful day. Next, rain chances, they hold off until Thursday night, and especially into Friday, and it looks like a chilly, rainy day for Friday, too. High temperatures struggling to get out of the 50s, only around 60, with more rain chances into Saturday. After Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
3:46. It is a Wednesday afternoon. I think I can breathe now. Our engineer is here, so I don't have to do any of the engineering and break stuff.
Hooray!
Yeah, I'm very, very happy about that. That's Ruskin and Zach show. Blair Cartwright is here. Happy he is along. Filling up space, taking up time. You've changed. Why? The cold in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun to.
It's nice to see the air working.
You get more experienced in life.
Yeah, I understand. You get a little bit older. I was talking about earlier, and I forgot to pay this off. But there's a new name that has surfaced in the Penn State coaching search. Now, the rules for coaching searches are like this.
Yes.
The first 5 names that you hear are your wishes.
Yes.
The next 5 are your hopes. Start your search at number 11, and you'll start to see the names that are really kind of in play here. One of those names is Matt Rule. That won't go away. That's been there since day one. But I think he's the smokescreen. Like, Matt Rule is the smokescreen because I don't think Penn State would be interested in a guy that's gone 500 in Nebraska. I just don't think that's a thing.
Well, look at his record against the top 25.
He's terrible. He's James Franklin. He's James Franklin.
He's worse than James Franklin. That's the thing.
Nebraska's also worse.
How do you sell that?
Okay.
Things just got bad.
Great. I don't care. Here's the thing. Jeff Brom has entered the
He'd be a good coach, but can you prime away from Louisville, which is his alma
now
mater?
that's the key. The name that also popped up today is Eli Drinkwitz, which I've been saying all along.
Oh, I think
Eli would be the perfect foil.
Yes.
At Penn State.
It'd be a win-win for everybody.
It would start a domino effect backwards. But the Jeff Brom, you could do a whole lot worse than Jeff Brom. That is a terrific football coach.
Yes.
You would have to throw the world at him, and you would have to get him out of his alma mater.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trick, is that you've got a guy there at Louisville. That was his dream job, but has he taken Louisville as far as it can go? They just picked off Miami last weekend.
No, I think their ceiling's a little higher than what it is right now. But Penn State, the money and NIL and not a loaded conference. I mean, I was looking at the Big Ten standings.
Yeah. I mean, it's
you finished in the top 5, which is not murderer's row. You're not playing 9 conference games.
Well, they're going
Penn State. I mean,
Penn State.
If you do what James Franklin did before this year and just win the games you're supposed
you're
to,
in the playoff every year.
You're in the playoff every year, and then you got a puncher's chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's at Penn State they believe. Now, look, you won the Rose Bowl recently under Franklin. You've been to the playoff. You were in the Final Four last year. You were preseason number 1 in some polls. The expectation was through the roof for Penn State fans, and it didn't quite go the way that they thought it was going to go. That loss, at home, they lose Aller. You can't lose to Northwestern at home. I understand that, but now we're into that knee-jerk reaction thing.
Well, and they're probably going to raise more money than they've ever raised before as a result of all this. So you wouldn't be walking into a bad situation.
No, absolutely not. But my point in bringing up Jeff Brom is now we're starting to get to the guys that
are
realistic for the jobs that we're talking about.
Yeah.
You can shoot for the moon. Marcus Freeman told Florida no. He told Penn State no.
Well,
he was never leaving anyway.
And that's just a case where, we got to make the phone call.
You got to make the phone call.
We know what he's going to say because
exactly. You got to do your due diligence. Yeah. He's going to say no, but you have to make that phone call. Now we're getting to the names that we're going to start hearing as part of this cycle.
The realistic names.
The realistic names. And Jeff Brom is one of those guys. Jeff Brom is a phenomenal football coach. He was good at Purdue, and Purdue is terrible.
Yes.
He's good at Louisville, and Louisville has had these spurts where they've been good.
Well, and Papa John's no longer
no.
charge of his own franchise, so that money may not be there anymore. So
Louisville's got money. Louisville's got a lot of money.
Yes, but he was a major bankroller.
Sure, but look what they did with their basketball program.
But Penn State's got money.
But they go from 3-27 with Kenny Payne. They spin it around in a year, and all of a sudden they're back in the tournament last year.
Well, then you got to share. Then you got to share the money.
But
you go to Penn State.
But my point is this: is Louisville's got money. They've got money to keep him. And I'm not forget the Penn State part of it, because his name just surfaced with that job.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're getting to those guys, that second tier. Remember, throw out the first 5, throw out the second 5. Now we're into the guys that are available. Jeff Brom is one of those guys. Kenny Dillingham is one of those guys that's at his alma mater.
Yeah, I think he'll be the hardest one to get out of his alma mater.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he really fits out there.
Sure.
And he's starting to have success at his dream job. He's been to the playoff. I think he'd be really hard to get out of there.
Jesse from Springdale. Marcus Freeman hasn't done any better than Brian Kelly did at Notre Dame. You're an idiot, Jesse. You need to look at the numbers. Really, that's just not. It's just not accurate. I mean, you can say it and say whatever you want, but Marcus Freeman is probably the hottest property.
He's elevated Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's elevated
above
Notre Dame to a different.
Yeah.
They're in a different spot than they were with
when
Brian
he
Kelly.
took over. Yeah. No, that's plus. I think Dillingham. He gets it rolling. He's the thing on.
But you're in the Big 12.
In the Southwest.
But you're in the Big 12. You're never going to have that cachet, that swag at ASU. Now, you put him in a place like, I don't know, and I'm just throwing, like if he landed at a place like Texas, if Sark flames
But
out.
I don't know that he's a good fit outside of that. Just like Brian Kelly is not a good fit at LSU. I think being a regional fit helps. No, but if he gets Arizona State rolling, because what's everybody said for eternity, as long as we've been alive, Arizona State is a sleeping giant.
Sure.
He gets that thing rolling, they're going to control that part of the United States, and only Oregon is going to be their.
Nah, if USC gets it right.
But I don't know that they ever will.
They need to get it right because USC is the dominant program.
They're going to
on the
have
West
to make a
Coast.
change, though, to get it right.
Yeah,
so
it's-
they're
it's not-
5 years
it's not
away.
It's not Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
And they're stuck with Riley for the next 5 to 7
Yeah.
years.
So now Dillingham's window of opportunity.
He's got to go, but he's
becomes
got to go
bigger.
now. If he's going
to go, he's got to go now. Yeah.
because his team's winning.
Yeah.
That's not sustainable.
Or else you're Matt Campbell, and then you're going to
It's
spend the
another
rest
guy.
of your time.
That's another guy you're going to hear a lot about in this cycle is Matt Campbell. His name will keep coming up for jobs.
He would probably be a better fit at Penn State.
I like Matt Campbell. I've always liked Matt
He'd be
Campbell.
He'd be a good fit for them.
He would be a safe pick, but I don't think
He
he'd
might
take.
be a better pick.
But he doesn't take you from what you are at Penn State to.
But I don't know how many can.
Very few. Very, very few.
I don't know if there's anybody out there that can do that. I mean, because
At Penn
their whole
State?
success to take them to the next level, because they've kind of had everything, and they just can't get there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Again, my point in bringing this up is now we're starting to hear those names, and you're going to hear your coach's name. If they're going outside of, if Arkansas goes outside of Bobby Petrino, your coach's name's going to pop up in some of these discussions.
Well,
and then
because
become
he's also looking. It's also leverage.
Yeah, absolutely, it is.
There's going to be a lot of leverage leaks.
Jimmy Sexton's going to be moving those chess pieces around, and
Oh yeah, he's already doing it for Lane.
oh, absolutely.
Where's your coach on his pecking order of getting leverage?
All right, we're going to continue talking about this. We are going to talk about some Razorback basketball. They are going to play this weekend. I got some insight.
Yeah, it's basketball.
Yeah, it is basketball season. We can all get happy again. We can talk about that. I was talking to one of their players earlier this week. Yeah, Mike.
Is that allowed?
No.
Of
course not. No, they keep them as far away
Oh
from me
yeah,
as possible.
your guy. I
Yeah,
forgot. Yeah.
so we'll talk about
Apparently,
that.
he played pretty well down at Hot Springs.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
Good.
All right, so Ruskin and Zach Show will be right back.
This is Lakyra Banks in the 4029 newsroom with your top headlines. Arkansas officials warn SNAP benefits could be delayed or even stopped come November if the federal government shutdown continues. Tonight, we'll tell you what help is available and what programs are still safe. Plus, Walmart is pausing job offers to foreign workers who require HB1 visas following a policy change under the Trump administration. We're breaking down what this means for jobs here in Arkansas. In Pensacola, a medical marijuana dispensary is shut down after a year-long undercover investigation. Police say employees sold marijuana to people without medical cards. We'll bring you the latest in the investigation. Plus, a few Friday night football games now move to Thursday because of possible storms. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking those rain chances into the weekend tonight on 4029 News. That's what's happening. I'm Lakyra Banks for 4029 News, live, local, late breaking.
This Saturday from 6 to 8:30 a.m., join ESPN Arkansas live at the Stadium Shop on Razorback for Arkansas Game Day. It's Hogtoberfest. Buy one and get one 50% off regular price clothing items, including hats of equal or lesser value, all October. Plus, dig into those 75% off sales racks. The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, the Stadium Shop on Razorback, 989 South Razorback Road, or shoponrazorback.com.
For over 50 years, WT Equipment has been your trusted family-owned dealer for tractors, hay tools, and light construction equipment. Right now, WT Equipment's got unbeatable October deals. Get 0% for 84 months on Workmaster 35 and 40 tractors, or drive home a Workmaster 25 with payments as low as $169.99 a month. WACC. Visit WT Equipment today and talk to their sales team for all the details. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When the moon comes up, prices go down during Golf USA's Moonlight Madness sale. Check this out. 40% off rain gear, 30% off sunglasses, 15% off in-stock gloves, woods, irons, hybrids, wedges, and putters, 25% off all travel gear, 35 to 70% off on all apparel. Some manufacturer restrictions apply. Golf USA will have drawings throughout the night, Thursday night from 4 till 10. Golf USA's Moonlight Madness sale, 3184 North College in Fayetteville.
Cassano's Chicago-style pizza in Bentonville is turning 20, and you're invited to the party. Join Cassano's on Wednesday, October 22nd, as they celebrate 2 decades in Bentonville with amazing anniversary specials. $1 domestic draft beers all day, and half-price pizza any size, both dine-in only. Restrictions may apply. Or grab a 16-inch one-topping pizza to go for just $20. Don't miss the celebration. Only at Cassano's Bentonville, Wednesday, October 22nd. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, celebrating 20 years in Bentonville.
Football season is here, and just like the Hogs, your home comfort system needs to bring its A game. Armor Heating and Air is here to keep you comfortable all season long. From summer heat waves to chilly fall nights, their all-star team is ready to tackle any HVAC challenge. Whether it's a quick tune-up, emergency repair, or a brand new system. Call 479-372-4134 or visit armorheatingandair.com today. Armor Heating and Air. Stay cool, stay warm, and go Hogs.
On game day, your headquarters is Mojo's Pints and Pies in East Fayetteville, Mission and Crossover. Razorback games on every TV, inside and out on the patio. And game day specials to keep the crowd fired up. And remember, Mojo's is open Mondays. So catch Monday Night Football with $6.50 personal pitchers or 25% off all small and medium pizza. Get your Mojo working all week long. Mojo's Pints and Pies, East Fayetteville and Mission and Crossover. Mojo's Pints and Pies.
When you're ready to ask the question that changes everything, let Swift's Jewelry help you find the ring that says it all. From dazzling diamonds to custom designs that are uniquely yours, Swift's has been creating unforgettable engagements since 1956. Our expert jewelers will guide you through every step of the way so that you can focus on the yes. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956, in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, where your forever begins.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio. the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
The Ruskin and Zach Show. It is a Wednesday. Do we have everything under control now?
Yeah, we're halfway
Okay,
there.
alarms are off, so that's always that's always a good thing. We got the alarms off. I don't think the building's going to burn down. Apparently, everything is working again, so I'm excited about that. Now we can get refocused.
There's no smoke.
No, yesterday I was on my caffeine run. I saw a fully engulfed pine tree. I'd never seen that before. It was like a Roman candle. It was
Where
just
at?
shoot. It was right across, right where the new McDonald's is.
Oh,
right over there. Question, of course, is how does a fully engulfed pine tree get that way? No one really had an answer for me on that one. So that's
no juveniles standing nearby.
no juveniles, no delinquents or anything like that. But yeah, it is just after 4:00. It is the Ruskin and Zach Show. Glad to have you along here on ESPN Arkansas. To reset, Tony Vitello is going to the majors as the manager of the San Francisco Giants. I am absolutely the more that I hear about this, the more it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm reading some stuff online. People are calling him. They say he's going to be Nick Saban, great at the college level, just going to be an average guy at the pro level. May happen. I mean, you're hired to get fired at the major league level, and I don't know how much longer how many years he'll last there. But it is interesting that Major League Baseball, who relies on analytics and statistics and overanalyzes everything, is willing to take a chance on a guy that won 341 games at the college level.
It's just wild.
He doesn't fit the profile of Bill, you watch Major League Baseball. He doesn't fit the profile of a Major League Baseball manager.
No, but he kind of fits the Giants.
He fits today's athlete, which is maybe what they're banking on. But I Tito Francona, Dave Roberts. You look around the league at the manager, maybe Aaron Boone a little bit, but Vitello's game or his calling card has been.
He's gonna burn hot and he's gonna annoy some people.
The best way to put it is he's going to burn hot, and I'm not sure you can do that over 162 games. I don't know if I don't know if that's possible.
The Giants tweeted it out, and I'm looking through the replies. It's all Tennessee fans. I don't see any Giant fans saying.
Well, I was actually looking at the San Francisco Giants. I was looking at their stuff yesterday when it was reported that he was thinking about doing it, and Giants fans were kind of like, meh, like who's Tony Vitello? Now we know him here because he's in he's in our backyard, but I don't think in San Francisco, California, they care one bit about Tony Vitello.
No,
but all they're going to care about is whether or not he can win a baseball game, beat the Dodgers, beat the Padres, beat the D-backs.
Boy, that's a loaded.
That is a loaded division.
That's wild.
And you got the Rockies.
Well, I mean, that's 20 wins a year. Everybody's got to have a soft 20 wins a year. Let's go to Melvin. Melvin, you're on with Ruskin and Zach. What's up?
Hey,
all right, Melvin, I'm gonna ask you to call back. We got a really bad signal there. We'll be happy to talk to you here in just a second. Call back. The Vitello thing is this does feel a little Nick Saban-ish. A little bit. Feels a little Saban went to the Dolphins and they gave him no support. They passed on Drew Brees and went with Dante Culpepper. The whole thing just blew up.
Yeah, but there's been history of college coaches having some success in the NFL. But this is unprecedented. This is never.
This is unprecedented. This has never happened before. And it's interesting that he's the guy.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a young man anymore. He's not in his his early 40s. He's 47 years old.
Well, it's not like anyone said, he's just got a great baseball mind.
That's another part of it. He can recruit. He can certainly create an atmosphere. He made Tennessee the ultimate villain.
He can win a press conference.
Absolutely, and he probably will. He'll go to that, and he will win those people over, and they will be ecstatic until day one.
Yeah, but there are so many games in the major leagues.
How do the players react to him? These aren't kids anymore, where they don't fear him. They don't.
He's not that much older.
He's a decade older than some of the older players, but this isn't a guy that recruited them, brought them in, made them what they. These are professional athletes. They don't respond to the way that he has been throughout his career.
I just would love to know, and I'll look forward to the articles that'll come out probably about a week explaining how this all came about. Because it's like, just how did you come up with this?
Now, the prevailing theory is that he left Knoxville to go because he's waiting on Dave Van Horn to retire. Why? You don't go to the Giants to wait on Arkansas.
No, that's not.
That's not the way this works. No. And why could you could have rode it out at Knoxville?
Oh yeah,
a lot comfier road over there.
You've got it set up where you can obviously have won a national championship and can probably win another one.
He wants to know did Tony Vitello answer the phone? Tire World. That's a little callback to Major League. Ryan in Prairie Grove pointing out that Giants fans don't know who Tony is. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
The reaction, there was one guy that said, I don't know who this is, but I hear he's a college baseball coach. And to them, that's the way they look at it. It's a college baseball coach.
So their expectations are not going to be real high.
I don't think they have any respect for the hire. They don't revere Tony in any way whatsoever. I think they look at this like, oh, my God, we went and hired an intramural coach.
I don't know if anybody even gives thought to who the manager is ultimately. It
can make a difference. Ask the Brewers. It can make a difference.
Yeah.
It can make a huge difference if you get the right guy and you get the right group of players.
Well, who's the best manager in baseball right
Dave
now?
Roberts.
Is that because of his strategy?
He's very good.
Or because he has the best players
I think
in
it's
baseball?
a combination of both. But I think he's probably
Shohei makes everybody look like a good manager.
he does. He's all right. You know what? The part that really we're out of the family hour. The part that pisses me off is we have to get rid of. We can't use that anymore.
Oh, he may be back before you know it.
Well, if he's here, then
okay. What's the over under on the length of his tenure?
2 years, maybe a season and a half.
Well, I don't know if it lasts that long. If it goes south, it's going to go south.
If he wins 65
fast.
games his first year,
he's
gone.
It through the first year?
Yeah, he'll get through the first year. They're paying him enough, and they made the investment. They got to look. You can't hire this guy and not put people around him.
Fast.
But you got to put people around him. You got to have really respected people around him,
and that are willing to work under him.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is going to be fascinating to see how they put.
Cody from Bentonville calling this an example of a coach changing a franchise. He might go in and make them the Renaissance team in Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
baseball has gotten skewed younger lately. It is Major League Baseball is a very different game. It resembles the college game in some ways. They've taken on they've taken on the home run props, the light shows. All of that stuff is now incorporated into Major League Baseball.
But
speed of the game has sped up.
But the season is twice as long, and so there's twice the opportunity to get under people's skin and have. Yeah, it's just people wear on each other.
Oh yeah, you're with each other for 6 months.
Yeah,
it's a much longer season.
Yeah,
and how long does his act play, or does he temper it and not do what he normally does?
I think it's
Rafael Devers, trust me, is not going to react very well to Tony Vitello.
They'll throw him in the bay.
They'll leave him behind in Los Angeles when they go to Toronto.
Oh, they'll just take him outside, dump him in the bay.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how that plays out. The lead story today across sports, we've got World Series starts on Friday. In case anybody, we're up for the two championship series.
I haven't. I don't think I've watched
one
inning of
baseball. Oh my gosh,
this year.
The Jays Mariners AL championship was fantastic.
Football's been on, so I've just been like, but I don't know. Baseball's just kind of lost me. They've waited too long to make all the changes.
Zog from Fayetteville, Automotive Hotline. Vitello is a culture specialist. That's the only reason he's even considered. Okay, that can carry you so far.
But 162
games, that we're very,
that's
very
going to go
thin.
beyond culture.
Ryan and brother-in-law and wife are now taking a girls' trip to San Francisco. Am I missing something? The option to get in the portal and go wherever it is they want, but you're so far into this.
Oh, because they changed it. The portal's not. If it's like football now, the portal won't open until the new coach is hired.
Okay.
Because remember they changed that like 2 weeks ago. Where
But there are so many teams that are set
Yeah.
going forward.
Where are you going to go?
Yeah, where are you going to go? And again, if they promote from within, that's different.
Oh, I
Bringing in
think you
somebody
have
from the
to
outside would change, might change the culture of Tennessee baseball. But if you're going to promote from within, you can sort of keep that thing going.
I would be shocked if they didn't promote from within, at least just for the year, just to keep everything intact.
Text from Wes and Harrison. Zach, who you got in the World Series, the Dodgers or the Jays? I hate the Dodgers. I love Dave, which is a great American. However,
Dodger dogs are overrated.
Dodger dog by fireman. Yeah. I hate the Dodgers. I despise them. We'll stick with that. Yes.
Got to keep the title in America.
Absolutely. Yeah,
It's an
it's like the Stanley
American
Cup.
pastime.
Yeah. The Honorable Bishop, Reverend Dr. Coach, Brother Pastor Tanner, Arkansas fans are now allowed to root for Tony V again. Yeah, I mean, you don't have a Bears fan or, in Bill's case, a Rockies fan or a D-backs fan. No.
Yeah.
I just, it's going to be so weird. I mean, thing is standing at that top step yelling at the umpires or yelling at it's not going to fly in the majors. You're going to have to sit in there and he's just going to have to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
How long can he do that?
Yeah, you'll get a baseball upside your head.
Somebody will.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Goonie says Major League Baseball got gimmicky with the National League and the designated hitter and left me behind, just like NASCAR. I love the DH in both leagues. I think everything Manfred has done, Manfred has done from a rules standpoint has been good. Now his PR is terrible.
Yeah.
But the designated hitter has made the game better.
They just waited too long to do it. I think.
Did they?
I don't know. Are the young kids responding though?
Well, and I don't want to go too deep in things, but ESPN dumped Major League Baseball about halfway through the season. Then the baseball was up, and it was up across all demographics.
Well, it's a regional game.
It is, but they make the game more interesting.
Well, and I also think it's better that ESPN got out because everybody was getting tired of that Sunday Night Crew and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's a regional game, you want to hear your announcers.
Agree.
And I think
the coolest thing they've done.
I enjoy it because then you don't have the announcer trying to explain to you this and that.
Yeah.
And I already know that. The casual fan is not tuning in.
Again, Manfred has done some things that just make me scratch my head. There are some things where you're like, you know what? At the beginning, I didn't understand. Roku game that they broadcast at like 10:30 on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
It starts at 11. Man, they do it right. You've got the home team play-by-play guy and the visiting team analyst, and they work in the same booth. It's an interesting thing. And Sog says, I agree with that for sure. Culture only gets you so far, but the Giants desperately need to rebuild it. The Giants, Bill, you watch more NL West than I have. Under Bochy, were a very buttoned up, down the line sort of thing. And Vitello going in there is literally hitting the dynamite plunger, and we're starting over.
No, and they won every other year for a few years.
It's not like they're the Rockies. I mean, no.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
That was very nice. That was very nice.
It's true. I mean, if the Rockies were hiring him, that makes
that
they're just
wouldn't make any
desperate.
sense either.
But the Giants are a franchise that's had success recently. So this is kind of
Goonie says that it makes sense that don't like the old National League rules because that was the man's league. He's an American League guy, so there's that. No, I like the sport of baseball. And again, I forsake
300 this year.
not many, but it's not about that anymore.
See, that's
we're focusing on the wrong number.
That's where they've lost. I mean, it's like you had to ban the shift.
Yes.
Hit.
Be a better hitter. The baseball.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
I-
Bunt? What?
Yeah, you could.
Fundamental.
Yeah, it's absolutely. Can find this. Peter's on the phone. Peter, I'm gonna apologize. I can't find your intro music. Peter, how you doing, man?
Good, mate. Good. Blair, how are you? How's the chair and using? Hello.
It's very nice. How are you,
Nice.
Peter?
Good, mate. Look, there's been far too much sport chat in the last 10 minutes, but I want to give a very quick update. The cricket is on in Adelaide today, Australia versus India. The trolling has been happening. X and Facebook profiles going against all the Indian fans who are flocking into Adelaide Oval.
Now they're good, right?
cheer on.
They're very good at this, right?
Oh, they think they are.
Okay.
But no, we're gonna, which is gonna be great. And I'm going to the cricket at about 1 o'clock. I've got a big.
Charge of stuff.
All
right.
Look, Blair, I want to ask you, big baseball chat, cup holders at Paul Walker Stadium. What's the go there?
Cup holders.
I'm all.
Yeah.
Cup holders
Well,
it makes for a better experience.
Yeah, because inevitably
I'll
someone's
do it.
going to come over and it's
100%.
$13 a beer.
13?
Well, how much is it now?
Peter,
Yeah,
Russell,
look, Adelaide Oval.
Russell Mountain Home wants to know.
Adelaide Oval, $17.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Inflation. Hashtag
Now,
inflation.
Do the cricket matches last several days?
So today is a one dayer, so it's literally about 8 or 9. This match is 5 days.
Okay, that's what I thought. They can go
5
on.
days?
How does that work?
You can, so if it's a test match, you can buy all 5 days, or you can buy it for individual days.
Oh wow!
Sometimes game may finish early just because there's 2 innings each team, but an inning or anywhere up to 1.5, 2 days.
Couple of
it's about 8
questions.
hours.
Couple of questions coming in on the Lewis Automotive text line. Who is this in Fayetteville? Wants to know, be obliterated enough to dirty their drawers. Last time you called, you shared that story with us.
Yeah, look, hopefully not. I am wearing my tan pants today, so if I do obliterate my drawers, it's going to be very obvious. Should have worn, the corduroy brown pants, I reckon, today, just in case.
What's the
best?
What's the best day to go to a cricket test? If it's a 5-day thing, what's the best day to go?
I would say a live cross to you guys, because that's going to be completely sold out, and it's going to be fantastic. Hashtag content, baby. That's what we want. But the other thing, what's the other question you got there, Zach? Because I want to talk about.
Well, I asked
all
you
these
about
Italians that are getting into.
Interviewing. Is that like hashtag resume?
Yes, correct. Yep.
Perfect. Got
it. I'm not doing vox pops around the board as they're interviewing me. So, yeah. Look, real quick, do you reckon someone like Ange Postecoglou, who got fired in the EPL, should come over to coach? He's got credentials.
Has he won anything?
Have him
He's
apply,
Greek.
indeed.
He's from Melbourne. Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Send a resume.
Send a resume.
Why
Well,
not? Can't hurt.
I'll deliver it myself down to the.
Is he
Smith Center.
represented by Jimmy Sexton?
Yeah, if you're not a Sexton guy, we can't take that.
No, he's not a Sexton guy. He
might have a
he's
chance.
He's a Greek. He's a Greek Australian, so he's cash only, paper bags, just like my family too. That's what you want. Just keep it off the books. That won't get you in trouble whatsoever.
Bob and Branson would like to know, how much does a chief medical person make?
Look, it's we're talking middle six figures here, so get around that.
Excuse
But,
us. Again, Australian, but excuse us.
Still.
Yeah. I was going to say so that's minimum wage for you guys. So whatever. I don't know what the conversion is to Vietnamese dong. We'll get Bill in the booth to do that one.
Okay. All right, we can take care of that. Well, best of luck on your resume and best of luck getting obliterated. We gotta hit a break, man.
No, thanks guys. Love your work. Thanks, Blair. Have a good night.
All right.
Good luck.
We have some breaking news. Kevin Sullivan is going to be taking a leave of absence from the University of Florida.
Really?
Yeah, to address some personal matters. We'll talk about that next. It's Ruskin and Zach Show.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Football, where we are right now, we're not set up to win a national championship.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
At the Bet Saracen Sportsbook app, we realize lots of you have thought about opening an account, but you just haven't made that move yet. Well, now's the time with our new player offer. It's easy. You just sign up, use the code WELCOME, deposit at least $25, place a $25 bet, and that's it. Once that bet settles, you'll have $125 in free bets ready to go. Bet Saracen, the most popular sportsbook app in the state. Download it today on all your devices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
This Saturday from 6 to 8:30 a.m. Join ESPN Arkansas live at the Stadium Shop on Razorback for Arkansas Game Day. It's Hogtoberfest. Buy one and get one 50% off regular price clothing items, including hats of equal or lesser value, all October. Plus, dig into those 75% off sales racks. The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole. The Stadium Shop on Razorback, 989 South Razorback Road, or shoponrazorback.com.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is your game day headquarters for every Arkansas and NFL game this season. Enjoy game time special, just $10 for a steak hoagie, steak nachos, steak quesadilla, and our new favorites like fried pickles, mushrooms, and hand-breaded mozzarella sticks. Their award-winning wings are only $13, now with boneless wings too. Wash it down with refreshing seltzers and draft beers also on special. Catch all of the action at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports, on Sunset in Springdale. In commercial real estate, every day counts. Whether you're a developer, lender, attorney, or advisor, you need due diligence done fast and done right. Blue is a trusted commercial due diligence provider across the industry. From Alta surveys and civil engineering to environmental and property condition assessments, we deliver it all, in-house, nationwide. Headquartered right here in Northwest Arkansas, no delays, no middlemen. Choose Blue. Visit blueinc.com to schedule your project today. That's BLEWINC.com.
Football season is heating up, and so is the action at Birdie and Brews. Catch every touchdown on massive TVs while you tee off on our full swing simulators, pour your own drinks at the self-serve taps, dial in your short game with PuttView, and play over 30 other interactive games. Don't get left out in the cold. Winter golf leagues are on the way. Sign up before October 31st. Birdie and Brews, 2223 South Bellevue Road in Rogers, right behind the Promenade Mall. Give them a call, 479-439-0848. And always at birdieandbrews.com.
Fall is here and so are the savings at Lewis Automotive Group. It's the fall kickoff event, your chance to upgrade with falling prices and unforgettable deals. From special financing to a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, we make the process fast, easy, and stress-free. Plus the Lewis Guarantee, where you get double the factory warranty. Visit Lewis Automotive Group in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale today and drive into fall with a deal you won't forget.
When the moon comes up, prices go down. During Golf USA's Moonlight Madness sale, everything in the store is 10 to 70% off. All accessories 20% off. 40% off Adidas G4 shoes. 30% off on all other shoes. 35% off NCAA apparel. 15% off golf balls. Some manufacturer restrictions apply. Golf USA will have drawings throughout the night. It's this Thursday from 4 till 10. The Moonlight Madness sale. Golf USA, 3184 North College in Fayetteville.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank. Local, friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Just like maintenance on your car, your HVAC system requires professional upkeep to do its job correctly. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that treats you like family. Varsity Zone HVAC is your local expert heating and cooling team, serving Northwest Arkansas with professional installation, maintenance, and repair for homes and businesses. They are proud to be family-owned and customer-focused. Call 479-437-6096 or visit varsityzone.com to schedule your appointment today.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. A beautiful day out there today, and this evening looks pretty good, too. It'll be a chilly night for us. Clear skies, lows dropping back in the mid-40s as we go to Thursday morning. As either Thursday afternoon, though, it warms right back up. Highs back in the mid-70s, sunshine, another beautiful day. Next, rain chances, they hold off until Thursday night, and especially into Friday, and it looks like a chilly, rainy day for Friday, too. High temperatures struggling to get out of the 50s, only around 60 with more rain chances into Saturday. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because there wasn't anywhere to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Harold Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in The Good Chair. Details are coming in on Tony Vitalo's new deal. He was making $3.3 annually at Tennessee. He's going to take a pay cut, according to Bob Nightingale of USA Today.
Wow.
The Giants still owe Bob Melvin $4 million, the guy they just fired. So there's that. John Calipari and the Razorback basketball team going to open their season this week, Friday at Bud Walton, 7 p.m. tip time. You can hear it on most of these ESPN Arkansas stations, and we'll be on the air at 6:30 right after us. Razorbacks will then travel to Memphis on Monday to play in the St. Jude Classic against the University of Memphis. Is Penny still the coach there? No, they were having a little bumpy down there last year. I don't.
No,
he
Penny's
made it
still
through.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Football team going to host Auburn this weekend in Fayetteville. Football Power Index says it's a toss-up, 50-50 chance to win the game. Kickoff set for 11:45 on SEC Network. Ty and I will have Arkansas game day beginning at 6 a.m. Hog Reaction will follow 1 hour after the game. Your Ruskin and Zach Expos brought to you by nobody in particular. If you were kidnapped and held ransom, which of the following would your friends most likely raise? Money or awareness? 75% of you said awareness. Would you say that you are qualified to sit on a jury? 60.7% of you said yes. And what in your daily routine, which of the following is the most important? Perfume, cologne. Blair said deodorant. Bill and I both said soap and body wash. It's right out of the gate.
It's a push.
It's right out of the gate. 66.7% of respondents side with you and say deodorant.
Thank you.
Well,
So-
you either clean up or you cover the smell. And
Right.
You're
I'm
covering
with
the
Bill.
smell.
We're cleaning up. I'll roll the dice the rest of the day, but I'm going to start clean.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not going to use the body wash.
No. You get one.
You get
That's
one?
that's the point of the question. You get
Oh.
one. Uh-huh.
I'm going to go eat some yogurt and sit in the corner. And ponder.
Bailey in Springdale pointing out that Ty is tweeting out that Gus Malzahn in Fort Smith.
Oh, God. No. Let's not start this again. How many decades is this now?
Hang on. His wife's family is in Fort Smith. They're on a bye week. Relaxed. Car Chase guy wants to know, hey, Randy, do you think Tony took the Giants job so he could be in line to take over Arkansas when Dave retires in a few years? Thanks. I'll hang up and listen. We need to talk about this because, as we reported just before we went to break, Kevin O'Sullivan is stepping away from Florida to deal with some personal issues. He did not have a good spring.
No, he did not.
He was yelling and screaming at people, and he is apparently going to take some time to address some personal issues. So we've lost.
And he's kind of been on the hot seat, too, the last couple
He
of
has
years.
been. Kevin O'Sullivan and Tony Vitello today. Will somebody please go put eyes on Dave Van Horn,
Yes.
please?
Where's
Don't bother him. Don't make eye
We
contact.
just want to make sure
Right.
he's still in
Just want to make sure he's still in town and not,
he's good.
getting on a PJ to go somewhere else.
And he's
He
not
may be on a lawnmower.
He might be. He does love a good lawn.
Yes, he does.
Jamie Van Buren pointing out Gus is just visiting his parents. So relax.
So Tony took a pay cut.
Pay cut. Now, it may be a pay cut year one, but we haven't seen the details on the contract yet. They may be an
That is
escalating-
interesting, the contract details.
Well, it could be
have not
backloaded.
leaked.
I mean, you got to have a contract. Well,
But they haven't leaked yet.
not
That's
yet.
surprising.
Not yet. But he was making 3.3 annually at Tennessee.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean,
Holy.
that's a good living in Knoxville.
By far the
Yeah.
highest paid coach in college baseball, right?
Yes.
By a lot.
Yeah. Dave's making just
Three-
over one.
3.3.
Yep. And they remember it was last year when Texas A&M did their coach
that's
stealing
true.
thing. He was in the middle of that, and he got a raise
Yeah.
from Tennessee to stay.
Is he represented by Sexton?
He had a $3 million buyout.
Yeah, they paid that.
And the Giants paid it.
Yeah, they paid it.
Yeah.
Plus, they're paying Bob Melvin. That's $7 million that the Giants are just
Yeah,
writing off.
Yeah, 3, 4, and
But baseball's not making money.
And reportedly, he's going to get 3.
Okay, that's still a pay cut. Still a pay cut, but not by much.
Yeah.
And again, the contract could be backloaded, where it's 3 the first year and it escalates. It has escalators in it. Kevin and Prager over reporting that Kevin O'Sullivan's personal issues are meeting his agent and calling to see if Tennessee is interested.
Jimmy Sexton is Tony Vitello's agent.
Well, yeah, okay, you know what?
What
Of
a
all
shocker.
the things in all the world, Jimmy Sexton being Tony Vitello's agent makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
They were made for each other. I didn't realize he was
What's
in the baseball game.
worth?
Who, Jimmy?
Yeah.
That's Dudley. Dudley had a child working in that building.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, his net worth has to be.
Here we go.
insane.
Jay Johnson is the highest paid coach in college baseball. So there you go. Thank you, HR guy.
And he's at LSU, right?
He is.
What's he making?
I don't have that in front of me. Stop asking me questions.
Oh,
You have the internet just like
all
I do.
right,
All
I'll look it up.
Now, Jamie pointing out that there's a huge the pay cut is because of all the taxes. It is a little different, the real estate in San Francisco versus that in Knoxville, Tennessee. Maybe he keeps a place in Tennessee. He vacations there in the winters. I don't know what the winters in Knoxville are like, but it is it's going to be weird next year when the Giants open up and the Dodgers are across the way, Shohei and all of that, and there's Vitello right in the middle of it. It's just going to be bizarre. But welcome to the world of baseball. Now the question is, who takes over Tennessee? Who takes over Florida? And is Dave okay? What?
Jay Johnston, north of $3 million, $23.4 million before bonuses over the next 7 years.
Okay, so I mean, it's in that neighborhood. It's in that
305.
Yeah, it's in that neighborhood. So he's now the highest paid coach in college baseball. So there you go.
Wasn't
Time to
that
step
long
up and
ago-
pay Dave.
Yeah,
Time to step up and pay Dave.
It wasn't that long ago. It was 500,000.
Yeah.
It was like high end.
We've got D from Fort Smith says they've announced Frank Anderson as the interim at at Tennessee. All right.
Is that the former Nebraska coach who was at A&M?
I'm going to have to do some checking here. You're getting way in the weeds on me. Scott the Tortilla Guy says, with the adjusted cost of living, Tony Vitale now making $1,500 a year to manage the Giants. That sounds about right. Yes, Bill.
No, I mean, Blair, you're right. Yes, Frank Anderson is the interim. He also just did a little stint with the CIA.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
He worked for the CIA.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
He's been at UT for no, he was the head coach at Oklahoma State. He was the pitching coach for Augie Garrido at Texas.
I mean, I can't imagine there are that many Frank Andersons out there.
There are.
There's a
No,
lot.
yeah. I think you got the wrong one.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, but it makes a better story.
It does make a better story, but
makes
it's
it interesting.
inaccurate.
Okay. He's the former Oklahoma State head coach, and then
Yeah, he was.
and then went.
It's a pitching coach at Tennessee since 2017.
All right.
All right, there we go. Okay, now we got that straightened out. Now we can take a break. Your drive home's coming up. We're going to grill Bill and Blair at 5 o'clock. We'll do the Razorback Football Live forecast plus the Razorback Football Live song. That's all coming up.
So get a load of this quote. I've asked Frank Anderson to serve as our interim head coach, White said in his press conference addressing the situation. The terminology I used with Frank was, I need a shepherd right now. I need a day-to-day leader.
Don't we all?
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Here's somebody that says we're the Jersey Shore. All right.
Yes, but with less abs.
More flabs.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, this is Derek Ruskin with the Ruskin and Zach Show, and honestly, I have no idea where Zach is. Okay, I made it. My car broke down on the side of the road. What did I miss? Definitely not a sports segment. Why don't you take your vehicle to the Crane Automotive Team? They have 17 locations across the state and are committed to Arkansas. Check them out at craneteam.com. I'll do that. Kenzi's going to need a vehicle soon. We can go together as a family. She'd absolutely love that.
Dad, can I get a sports car like yours?
We can talk about it later. The Crane Automotive Team, home of the Crane commitment.
Fish City Friday, always brought to you by Fish City Grill in Rogers. Chalkboard specials in October include Texas redfish and grilled shrimp, Peruvian cobia tacos. Brett and his team love to cater for the Razorbacks, and they can do the same for you. Call 479-636-8833. For Uber Eats or online, go to fishcitygrill.com. Fish City Grill, friendly folks, serious seafood.
I would probably begin with the very classy first line. Something like, "Say, sweet thing, can I buy you a fish sandwich?"
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Craving something mouth-watering? Get ready for a taste sensation at KDK's Chicken and Waffles, coming soon to 1772 North College Avenue in Fayetteville. But why wait? Visit the food trailer on Dixon Street today before or after the game. Join owner and former Razorback wide receiver Keith Kidd for his famous fried chicken, loaded waffle fries, and irresistible mac and cheese bowls. And the made-from-scratch peach cobbler. KDK's Chicken and Waffles, where flavor meets tradition. Stop by the trailer today on Dixon Street and taste the magic today.
Football season is here, and just like the Hogs, your home comfort system needs to bring its A game. Armor Heating and Air is here to keep you comfortable all season long. From summer heat waves to chilly fall nights, their all-star team is ready to tackle any HVAC challenge. Whether it's a quick tune-up, emergency repair, or a brand new system. Call 479-372-4134 or visit armorheatingandair.com today. Armor Heating and Air. Stay cool, stay warm, and go Hogs.
This one's for the flavor fanatics. Sour Apple 5-Hour Energy Shots don't mess around. They bring the bite. tart, tangy, and packed with tasty caffeine, this little 2-ounce bottle punches above its weight. With 0 sugar and as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee, it's the kind of pick-me-up that keeps your taste buds happy without the crash. And it doesn't stop at sour apple. There are 17 bold flavors waiting for you to discover. Pick one up in store or stock up online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon today.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. A beautiful day out there today, and this evening looks pretty good, too. It'll be a chilly night for us. Clear skies, lows dropping back in the mid-40s as we go to Thursday morning. As we get to Thursday afternoon, though, it warms right back up. Highs back in the mid-70s, sunshine, another beautiful day. Next, rain chances, they hold off until Thursday night, and especially into Friday, and it looks like a chilly, rainy day for Friday, too. High temperatures struggling to get out of the 50s, only around 60, with more rain chances into Saturday. After Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, we're rocking out. What is this? I don't even know.
I don't know. It's got a nice beat.
You like that?
You could dance to it. I give it an 82.
All right. I'm not sure what this is, but it is what it is.
And the other people are going, what are they talking about rating the record? Remember that?
No.
Bandstand?
I do, yes. But
yeah.
No one else does. We're from a different generation.
Yes.
It is Ruskin and Zach. Blair Cartwright is here. Bill is here. We've got it. I got something I'm going to bring up here in just a second. Hunter Yurachek has not tweeted in 3 days. But the last time he did, oh boy. This is your drive home. It's powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
God, that was boring.
Another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I've run out of crap.
Woo pig.
I can use a big mic call now. I have some questions about 3i Atlas. It's supposed to be here, like this week.
3i Atlas.
3i Atlas is the big space rock / spaceship that's supposed to be invading Earth this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I watch the TikToks a lot, and there are a lot of people on there saying in the next 72 hours, 3i Atlas is like going to come crashing through the atmosphere.
So it's over.
That's
so
what
the coaching search is really
it's really a moot point.
Yeah,
you might as well just remove the interim tag, pay the guy his money, and let's get on with it.
Well, are we going to get through the weekend at least?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know what to believe on TikTok anymore.
Oh.
A lot of it's. I was watching Bob Ross AI talking college football smack to people.
Really?
Yeah, they've got Fred Rogers on there talking smack, the AI version.
Oh.
So really, it's a fascinating world out there, Blair. I don't advise that you get there.
No, I don't want to.
Your athletic director has not tweeted in 3 days. But his last tweet was about the Razorback soccer team. They were apparently getting ready to play Missouri. And he said, good luck, Razorback soccer on the road against Missouri. Win as one Razorback. Now, one of the things I love to do is read the comments.
Yeah.
Michael tweeted at him, "No, we don't want Bobby. Until he can win, go get the offensive coordinator for Clemson, Garrett Riley, Lincoln Riley's brother." Very next text. "Sir, take the interim tag off Petrino's title. He is our head coach." Jamie, she tweeted at him, "Good luck to the ladies, but you need to go."
Yeah.
And then Homer said to go ahead and hire BP and give him a Brinks truck if you are a real AD. He needs to get off social media.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
just not
Social
gonna
media
work
is not
out
his
well.
friend.
No, it's not going to work out.
No,
well.
it's not what he does, and he's really. Look, if one thing has happened during his tenure, they have united that they hate him. They hate him beyond a big. I've never seen anything like this. Like, people didn't like Jeff Long, but boy, it's never been like this.
The word has it listens to the show.
Who?
Long.
This?
Supposedly.
This?
Yeah.
Jeff, go take a walk, man. You're
I've
better
heard.
than this. You're much better than this. Yeah. Russell at Mountain Home was hoping that there was a vote of confidence in that. Gavin says, it's either we watch an alien spacecraft crash or the Hogs crash on Saturday. I'll take the spaceship. Let's talk about the football game for a second.
Yeah.
Because we've actually not done that this week. There is a football game on Saturday in the coveted 11:45 a.m. slot, the SEC Network. Why?
Homage to JP.
You're a TV guy. Why would you put it at 11:45 when all the other games start at 11 or 11:30?
Because I honestly don't know.
Okay, good.
Because which flavor of ESPN Disney?
SEC Network. It butts up against the 3:15 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
They need to stagger it a little bit. So
do they? Everybody else starts at the same time.
Means their little what is that little SEC thing they do? The college game day.
Yeah.
SEC Nation.
No, but it's kind of like
that
it's
so
kinda
that
like
can
Red
run
Zone.
longer.
You always need a game going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they extend that and think somebody's going to actually
I've
tune
just
in
never
to watch
heard
it.
of. I mean, start the game at 12. Start the game at noon.
Just start
or
the game at 11.
Or at 11.
Hell, let's roll.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But
I don't know.
There is a football game this weekend in Arkansas. Depending on where you
Where you live.
Where depending on where you live, Arkansas is a 1-point favorite. They're a 1-point dog. And I've looked at the football power index. I firmly believe Arkansas is going to win the game. I don't think it's going to be pretty. I think they're going to outscore. I think this is going to be like 49-44.
Oh, take the over. We looked at the over. It's 55.5 last I saw.
Smack Daddy says, just got back in the car. You're still talking about the game. Catch y'all at 5. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure how long that battery back there is going to last. So we want to get as much as we can in the can, just in case.
Yeah.
When it crashes, we crash. But I honestly think Arkansas, this is the one he wins. Next week against Mississippi State, if he wins 2 in a row, you got to remove that tag. Right?
It's all irrelevant. If he beats, he can lose the rest of them. But if he beats Texas,
at Austin,
if he beats, it doesn't matter where you beat Texas. If you're the Arkansas coach and you beat Texas, you are getting a new contract and a crazy buyout. That's how we roll. Tell me I'm wrong. Every coach that's beaten Texas ends up getting a new contract and a buyout
the
that
last
Arkansas
one did.
regrets.
Actually, the last 2 did.
Yeah.
Bielema and Pittman both got.
Nut.
Yeah. I mean, we're going back 30 years now, but I mean,
that's how we roll.
But the 2 most recent, yeah.
Yeah. You beat Texas, and you're king.
Russell in Mountain Home wants to know who has to stay with the transmitter during a tornado.
Ooh. Oh, that's the squirrel, right? The squirrel.
Well, you live closer than I do.
Thanks. Yeah, it's me. The squirrel, by the way, has a new. The squirrel. I mean, I guess we can break the news. Squirrel Haggard has created a new hole in the building to sneak in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I watched him today. He crawled like on the backside of our building is brick, and he crawled up the brick, and I swear to you, he stopped, looked to his left through the window at me, and then climbed straight up into a brand new hole that he has created back there.
Really? Did he strike the Heisman pose while he was doing it?
He may have. I mean, there's no doubt that he's taunting us with, him and his family that live over there. I think every squirrel now is Squirrel Haggard following me around. But there are. I mean, you heard him the other day. I mean, he had his heavy shoes on, like he was stomping around.
I sounded like a moose.
Yeah, it was incredible. So, and it's getting near winter time. We're into the fall. The temperatures are getting colder.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
So they're all coming.
Yeah, they're all. Yeah, I mean, everybody's looking for a place to stay. And
Shocking.
yeah, we're the Motel 6 apparently. So
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
We'll leave the light on for you.
Yeah, yeah, we will do that. It is the Ruskin and Zach Show. We've got Grill Bill and Blair coming up. We're going to do. I just finished up the forecast. It looks good, but there are some things that the old folks need to keep an eye on. As first bus left about 30 minutes ago. There's a bus leaving in 11 minutes, and then there will be a bus leaving in about 20. Remember, Harleys and young women go to the front. There will be a 3-row minimum around the table.
Cream corn tonight?
Absolutely. There will be a 3-row minimum, ladies only, around Bobby's table. So we'll get into that. I don't know what he's going to say this week. I mean, it's probably going to be the same nonsense he said last week and the week before. And
you might even belt out a few show tunes. You just never.
Oh no! Hopefully he makes a joke about wrecking a scooter while looking at a girl. That's certainly something that. What on earth is that guy thinking? That is just not the. That's not the joke he needs to be making.
He made that joke?
Oh my God! Yes.
Seriously?
Absolutely, he did. He made that joke last week. He was talking about. I don't even know who the player was that he was talking about, but he saw him on campus, and apparently he wrecked a scooter while looking at a girl. So that was that's where we are, and he doesn't care anymore. He does not care anymore. He is emboldened. He feels that this is his. He's down on the field taking pictures after the game with his grandkids and all kinds of stuff. He's here for good. He's planning on staying, and for some people that's okay. There's a very noisy minority on the internet who say that this is the guy they need to go hire. I'm against it. I don't think it's going to end well. It never does.
No.
I think you're probably in a situation. You're going to be in this exact situation in 3 or 4 years. I mean, you were here the last time.
Yeah. Well, I think every coach is going to be a 3 to 4 to 5 year
last
window.
Coach that left here where things were better. I mean, Pittman to an extent, but we were trending in the wrong direction. We kind of, we ended it before it got really bad.
I'd say Broyles, but then he was 6-5 that last year.
He was,
and I still think they threw that game to Texas.
Here we got a second, Blair. This is for you.
And I used to give him a really hard time because there was a time I was I don't know what I was doing, to be honest with you, but I was going down through campus, and he was riding on a scooter. And I waved at him a couple times, and he just kept riding on the scooter. And I started giving him a bad time, saying, yeah, man, you almost crashed that scooter looking at that girl going down the sidewalk. And so we have a nice little joke about that going on. But
that's last week on the Razorback Football Live. Yeah, that was an uncomfortable laugh. That was not.
Wow.
Yeah. So, hey, 7 o'clock tonight, ESPN Arkansas. You can hear more from Bobby Petrino, and I don't know who's lined up for this. They don't tell us that information before they get there, but I'm sure it will be a special guest. You always got to have the special guests.
Special guest stars.
Absolutely. You get all the lowdown on the Auburn game. I think they outscore them. I think they win by 5. Whatever the spread is, they'll cover it, and whatever the over under is, they will go over.
If they don't win Saturday, there's trouble in River City because Auburn is not good.
They're good on defense.
They're good on defense, but that offense, oh my
guys, the over under is 56.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you take the over on that. You'll hit 56 at halftime. Am I wrong?
Yeah. I mean, their offense is probably one of the few offenses that will not be able to move the ball in Arkansas. Because they will self-destruct. If they could have done anything, they beat Missouri.
Missouri's got a good defense. Missouri can play defense. Rogers could score 28 on Arkansas. I guarantee you'll be at Bill, help me out here. 56? That feels really low.
Yeah, no, take the over.
Take the over. Bet everything on the over.
Yeah.
All right, it is your favorite time of the week. It is Wednesday. We are approaching 5 o'clock. It is Grill Bill. You're excited, right?
Oh, I'm thrilled.
Blair?
Can't wait.
All right, get your questions in. We will ask. You can ask them anything you want. Life, advice, size tires, it doesn't matter. We'll ask them anything. You can text in 877.
There have already been some tire questions.
877-377-6963. That is the phone number. We will be back. We'll do that. We'll do your polls next hour as well, and wrap this thing up with what did we learn. And I got a good one today about Willy Wonka. That's all I got. That's all I can tell you. We'll be right back. It's the Ruskin and Zach Show.
This is Lakyra Banks in the 4029 newsroom with your top headlines. Arkansas officials warn SNAP benefits could be delayed or even stopped come November if the federal government shutdown continues. Tonight, we'll tell you what help is available and what programs are still safe. Plus, Walmart is pausing job offers to foreign workers who require HB1 visas following a policy change under the Trump administration. We're breaking down what this means for jobs here in Arkansas. In Pensacola, a medical marijuana dispensary is shut down after a year-long undercover investigation. Police say employees sold marijuana to people without medical cards. We'll bring you the latest in the investigation. Plus, a few Friday night football games now move to Thursday because of possible storms. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking those rain chances into the weekend tonight on 4029 News. That's what's happening. I'm Lakyra Banks for 4029 News, live, local, late breaking.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Kerry Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
I'm retired, newly retired, so this was my first summer not working again. But I had problems with my shoulder. I mean, it was just like 1,000 needles going into my shoulder.
Mike didn't want surgery. 6 months in a sling was not how he planned to spend retirement. That's when he heard about QC Kinetics regenerative treatment.
The next day, I went out and played golf. The pain just wasn't there.
No drugs, no surgery. Just your body's own natural healing power. Orthobiologic concentrated and placed exactly where you need them to go to work.
I couldn't have asked for a better experience. I don't want to take on Mike Tyson, but he'd know I was there.
Now Mike's heading back to QC Kinetics to get his knees treated.
It changed my first summer being retired. It's one I can remember instead of regret.
Get back to doing what you love. Call QC Kinetics today to schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Your financial future isn't one size fits all, so why should your financial plan be? At Mach 1 Financial Group, we believe in personal finance made personal. Taking the next step toward your financial goals starts with a 15-minute call, where our advisors take the time to understand your vision and begin crafting a plan to help you achieve it. Find an advisor who's invested in you at Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
20 years strong and still cheering on our Hogs. Signature Bank of Arkansas is your hometown team when it comes to banking. Whether you're running a small business, buying your first home, or raising the next generation of Hog fans, we've got your back. With local decisions, personalized service, and smart financial tools for every stage of life.
I'm going to be an MVP.
That includes young investor accounts perfect for future MVP. Signature Bank, strengthening connections through every interaction. Visit Signature Bank and let's win together. Signature Bank of Arkansas is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're keeping Arkansas beautiful. Want to lend a hand? Don't be afraid to get them dirty. Every day, volunteers around the state are picking up litter, planting trees and wildflowers, recycling, and more. You know what these volunteers need most? Help. Volunteer today at KeepArkansasBeautiful.com. Learn more about all our programs. A message brought to you by the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission, this station, and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
Straight up 5 o'clock. Ruskin and Zach show. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. For you NBA fans, the Knicks are on in an hour. Cleveland, national TV on ESPN. Or if you're like me and bought the league pass, the whole world is your oyster. Including the Spurs and Celtics, I think, is the second game. No, Spurs Mavericks. Hoover Flag, Wembanyama. That'll be fun, right?
Sir, I'm not ready for basketball.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Football's still going, you know?
Yes, it is. It is. But
the NBA, I'm way
opening
not
night.
ready for it.
We're going to do the Pittman. God, I did it again. The
You did.
Razorback football coaching show thing song next with the weather forecast, and then we will get to Grill, Bill, and Blair. But right now, it is your drive home, and it is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
How does the Senate vote?
Okay. In exactly 1 hour and 58 minutes, Bobby Petrino will take to the stage and delight the crowd in Fayetteville as they get ready for the coach show. Of course, you can hear it right here on ESPN Arkansas. And as is tradition around here, we like to get everybody excited for the show. You haven't heard this yet. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is the 2025 interim Razorback football coaches show song, as performed by Tanner and the Heritage.
Oh, nice.
Signed it in his own blood, he did. You know the song.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
It's in.
Oh, come on. I'm here.
Wednesday night, it's such a sight. No motorcycle, just high on line. 7 minutes gone, the two complete. It's one more thing to make it Bobby's night. Then no pop, Holly then. Girl, down on the middle here. Girls. Hot flash, compression sock. Chuck and Z, always a treat. Bobby's here, it's time to eat. Huntsville girls, you just can't be beat. His heart has got an ecstasy. Girls. At the senior center in Bentonville. Girls. Eating pudding in Springdale. Girls. Bobby's live in Fayetteville.
All right, there you go. That's good. We had a live audience test there. You like that one? That's awesome. All right. 7 o'clock tonight. Bobby will take the stage.
Oh, my God.
All right. I'm glad you like that. All right, you ready? You okay?
I'm fine.
Ready to move on?
Sure.
All right.
You look a little verklempt.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Sorry about that.
That was glorious.
I'll do better next time. All right, here's your Pittman Show forecast.
Northwest Arkansas
We are expecting a kickoff time, 7 o'clock tonight, 71 degrees. The air quality is 28. That's good. So no breathing apparatus is recommended. You can bring it. But if you're going to bring your tank, please have the strap, put it up, keep it under your nose. UV index is a 1. That's a low, so no sort of suntan lotion, anything like that. Wind will be out of the northeast at 7 miles per hour. That does mean that we are under a wig and toupee advisory. It will be coming out of the northeast, so be sure and face like southwest when you're going in. Sunset 6:31 tonight, so it'll be a little bit dark. 0% chance of rain. Now here's the key: 45% humidity, which means it is a 2 tennis ball night on your walker.
Yeah.
Okay, we get over 50, we start looking at the 4.
Yeah.
But it's a 2 tennis ball night, and the barometer will be at 30.05. So there you go. There's your pregame to the Razorback coaching show.
Nice.
You good?
Wonderful.
I'm glad you like that. That made me feel good. I felt like we did something.
Yeah.
No, okay. I'm gonna let you get it all out because now we've got to get serious.
Oh.
What? Well, we've got to get serious.
Oh.
It's time for Grill Bill, and by proxy, Grill Blair.
Who else do you know that snorts ants? It wasn't me. Wanakana creams mochiksa. It wasn't me. I could knock the hell out of a Cocker Spaniel. It wasn't me. They were only 3-inch incy. It wasn't me. It's not very big. Wait, what? It wasn't me. She is so smoking in that movie. It wasn't me. You gotta go, you gotta go. It wasn't me.
All right, here we go. 877-377-6963. You can ask questions of Blair. You can ask questions of Bill. And Bill, we're going to lead off with you.
Well, the sad thing is, I said all of that.
Yeah, you did. You did. You actually did. Bill, a broke car dealer from South Arkansas wants to know, my 5th wife always tells me for us never to go to bed angry with each other. Is this good advice, or would I be rushing things if I'm tired trying to satisfy her wishes, even though she is the one that makes me angry?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a deep one, right?
You know what? On occasion, go ahead and go to bed angry.
Okay. Blair, you're married.
Not on my 5th wife, though. So,
No, not on your 5th wife, but you are married.
Yeah. I'd listen to the 5th wife because then there might be a 6th if you don't.
Man, if you got to get to 6, you need to stop. Yeah. Wes from Springdale wants to know, did I get Tanner to write that song before the season? No, I wrote that, and I had the idea bouncing around, but I wrote it the day after Pittman was let go. Let's see here. Hey, Bill, Dirty Drawers would like to know, would you rather have to run 6 miles or smell Ruskin's feet?
Oh, I'm running. I'm running. And this is with the guy with the fake hip.
Right.
But I'm running.
BE wants to know, Blair, is it possible that Rudolph's red nose was just an ingrown nose hair?
No.
Okay, why not?
It wouldn't be that big.
Did we get that? Okay, good. Bailey in Springdale would like to know, Derek won't hear this, so what workplace habit does Derek have, Bill, that annoys you the most? I'd like to field that question.
Well, I mean, he comes in and he just doesn't talk to anybody. He
does. He just sits down.
He walks in, walks right past everybody, and just sits down. It's like, hey, how you doing? Nope, not with him.
Yeah, he does not want to have a conversation until he's ready.
Right.
Bill, along with yogurt and beard dye, does she have you taking vitamins?
Who's the she we're talking about?
The person that's making you eat Greek yogurt and dyeing your beard.
Well, I don't know who she is yet.
HR guy wants to know, Bill, how much weight have you gained since retiring from kayaking?
I haven't. I've actually lost a couple of pounds.
There's
it's the yogurt.
Brad in Siloam Springs. Hey, Bill and Blair, you both can answer this one. Would you rather have 1 butt cheek or 3?
I think I'm okay with 1. What are you going to do with 3?
I don't know. Blair?
I think 1. 1's sufficient.
I mean, I don't need to be in the circus.
Yeah. Are there circuses anymore?
No, we're not doing circuses anymore. Rob from Bentonville would like to know, for both of you, does the coaching show song make you want a Harley more or less than you did before?
Oh, less.
Neither. I mean, I didn't want one before, so it has no bearing.
Okay, Steve-O, I'm going to need you to clarify your question. I don't understand what you're asking. Smack Daddy wants to know, hey, Bill and Blair, what's the wildest fantasy you've ever had?
Take the 5th on that one.
I was going to say, I don't.
Some things don't need to be recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't need to mention the name.
Or admitted or whatever.
Does the Grill Bill song say I could smack a Cocker Spaniel? Yes.
I did talk about drop kicking a Cocker Spaniel.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Paul from Fort Smith says, if your wife's angry, just go to bed with your girlfriend.
That's
Right?
not going to solve any problems.
I'm not asking that. Great question. This is for both of you. Text around the 479. Bill, Blair, if chicks dig the long ball, do they secretly love bad pitching?
I think yes, by default.
Okay.
Probably, but they won't ever admit it. They won't go out with the pitcher.
Lane from Cave City is texting. He's dropped his wife, broke her arm. Bill, what is the worst and best part of your day at your job?
It's usually the first 20 minutes when I get here.
That's the best and worst?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, from there, it's just, it's just a job.
Okay. Are you two pro Halloween candy? And if so, what is your favorite?
Well, I don't really do the candy, even though I bring a lot of it.
That's another one for not answering the question. Blair.
I like Halloween candy.
Okay, what's your favorite? What's your go-to? What are you guys giving out? Full-sized?
I don't know what we're giving out this year. I guess I need to
Are you
go
not in
get
charge
it.
of that?
No, but hopefully it's something I like
Because you're expecting leftovers.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff from Cameron, Oklahoma wants to know if you had 3 butt cheeks, would you use 2 hands?
Yeah, well, and I would need a third, wouldn't I?
No? Yes? No? I need an answer.
No.
Okay. Blair, who had the best hair when you were in television? Good question, right?
Yeah.
Male or female? You know who had great hair? And she'll probably kill me for this. Melissa Wesser had
Yes.
great hair.
Yes.
Great hair. Like, it was 80s. She had that, like, it's the early 90s. So she had that bang, but it looked like one of those pipeline waves out of Hawaii. And it was, it was
immaculate.
It was immaculate. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable.
She was
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
She
Melissa's
filled
great.
in. She filled in and did the sports for me one time when I was sick, and
She's
rocked
good.
it. She rocked it.
Yeah.
Trying
She
to
was
think where
very, very
she's at
talented.
now. 'Cause-
She's down in Louisiana.
Yeah, because Bradley Dale's
Mm-hmm.
DCing for somebody.
Yep, that's 100% correct. Bill, if you had a kayak, if you bought a yak, would you name it Kai?
No. Now, hang on. A yak that's like a
It's like a buffalo.
lemur.
It's a long-haired buffalo kind of thing.
Kayak Junior.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd buy one.
Smack Daddy wants to know, Blair, what's the funniest thing you've seen at someone else's house?
Don't say kayak.
No, the funniest thing.
Yeah. I'd like to field that question. Thought Petrino's neck brace.
Yeah, I was going to say that was
I
the
saw
first thing that came to mind. Yeah, in the case. Yeah, and all the other things of macabre that he owns.
Yeah, he does. He owns. I gotta reach out to him. We have to have lunch.
That needs to be like on display somewhere.
It really does. I've asked him, if we could borrow. Like, we've got Muscleman's shoulder harness right over there,
Yeah.
but the neck brace. I offered. I'm like, let me get a mannequin. We'll put it in here. We'll do it right. I'm gonna class the place up. Bill, do you think Bobby is jealous of the kayak and is thinking about getting one to keep up with your kayak game?
Well, it depends on who he can put it in the kayak.
Good question. You have to get a 2-seater.
Right.
This for both of you. What was the last Halloween costume you wore?
Well, for me, it's the cape. And it's going to be the next one I wear. You guys have already told me that.
You?
I think I dressed up as an umpire.
That's like work.
I know.
You're cosplaying as an umpire.
how lame it
Okay.
was.
Bob and Branson would like to know, Bill, do you ever think to yourself, man, I wish my name wasn't Hey Bill?
No, actually, no, it doesn't bother me.
All right. Hey Bill, Mitchell in Fort Smith would like to know, are you capable of answering a question with yes or no?
Not so much.
Jared and Jasper would like to know, do either of you think the Browns will cover the total wins this season, which I think was 5?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to go no.
It's a good question for both of you. Favorite Halloween costume for women to dress up as?
Oh, it's Wonder Woman.
Naughty nurse.
The fact you both said that without hesitation is a little concerning. All right, so Wonder Woman, Naughty Nurse.
Yeah.
Andrew from the Grand Tetons, if chicks love the long ball, what does that make Nate Thompson? Nate Thompson, the Arkansas pitching coach. Giving up a few.
Lonely?
All right. Dirty Tourist wants to know, would you give Bill $25 for his kayak?
That's a question.
Me?
to
No.
you? Yeah.
No, I don't need a kayak. Sorry.
You're not a kayak guy?
No, I'm not a kayak
Why not?
guy. Just I'm not.
I got a buyer on the line.
Yeah, you do.
So we're
Kenny
good.
in Springdale is willing to buy it for
No.
$96.
Right.
Don't want a kayak.
Bill, do you and the yogurt lady plan on handing out candy together on Halloween?
I don't know who this
Or
yogurt lady
yogurt.
is.
Bailey in Springdale would like to know, what Halloween costume have you both worn that you are least proud of?
Well, again, the cape.
An alligator costume.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
What?
my mom made me an alligator costume when I was
An
young.
alligator?
Yeah, and everybody thought I was Puff the Magic Dragon.
Lurch wants to know, Bill, do you like gladiator movies? You don't have to answer that one. Rob from Bentonville, Blair,
Yeah.
do a Bill-worthy name drop that you've met. Bill has this Secret Service story, and he's very
Yeah.
proud of it, but he basically had to walk around them. I thought, gun to the head, strapped down, in handcuffs, but no, he just had to walk around. I need a name drop.
Ted Danson.
You met Ted Danson?
I met Ted Danson, and then he told me it was nice to meet me.
Well, he lied.
Obviously.
What year was this? Was this like
This
Cheers,
was,
Ted Danson?
No, this was when he and Mary were first started out, and they were at some golf tournament outside of Little Rock, and it was
And for what
wild.
it's worth, my Secret Service story also involved Carrie Walsh and that other girl she played with.
Uh-huh. It still resulted in you walking around, being inconvenienced.
Right.
Okay. RB in Fayetteville wants to know, root beer question. Barks, A&W, Mug, or IBC?
A&W.
Yeah.
On tap.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that A&W came on tap.
Used to.
I'm an IBC guy.
No,
only one-
A&W from A&W.
Yeah.
I don't even think they have those here.
No, we had one in Siloam, and it went away, sadly. The only closest one I know of is in Branson.
There
at
used
the
to be one
Outlet Mall.
at the Outlet Mall. There used to be one in Gassville.
It used to be one right over
there.
here.
Well, that was a long time ago.
And,
Blair, what is the most overrated Halloween candy?
Bit of honey.
Bit of honeys are terrible. They will crack your teeth in half.
They're just nasty.
They are.
That
You
and
have to heat them up.
yeah.
Bit of honey.
I never understood the appeal.
WT would like to know, Blair, have you ever worn a cape?
No,
Why not?
I've never had the opportunity.
Oh, we got to change
Ooh,
that.
now here's a
Yeah.
good question for Blair. Worst weather for filming sports: heavy rain or bitter cold?
Bitter cold.
Okay. I didn't
Done
like that.
both.
Of course you have. The best to ever do this.
Yeah.
You are, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your
Well,
rear.
thank
You are literally the best cameraman I've ever
Yeah.
seen. Didn't have time for me when I was an up and coming aspiring journalist, but Blair was too good for that. But I don't hold a grudge.
Yeah. No, the bitter cold. When the NCAA cross country championship, Ames, Iowa, it was minus with the wind chill was minus 39 degrees, and we had no idea.
Wow.
And we were not dressed.
If you
for it.
ever watch the 40 Minutes of Hell video, the documentary on Nolan, all that video is his.
Yeah.
Blair could do something that I tried and couldn't do. I practiced and tried and couldn't do it because Blair wouldn't show me how to do it. Blair could. The one I remember is Clint McDaniel hit a shot out of the corner. You had Clint perfectly framed up, and
Yeah.
as he let the ball go, you zoomed in on the ball, and I had the ball the entire flight through the basket.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. You had Reggie Garrett's half-court shot against Kentucky on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
And literally, Blair just followed his thing and just fell right in his face.
Yeah. I wanted it to be like NFL films. I was inspired by
You-
all that
very,
stuff.
Very, very good. Good question here from JB. Blair, why do you keep coming back?
Yes, they ask. No one else calls. So, yeah.
Smack Daddy
fun.
wants to go, hey, guys, if you created a rumor about yourself to be the talk of the town, what would it be?
Ooh. That I'm a member of the 94 Club.
There you go.
And missed the
Oh,
flight.
okay, yeah, missed the flight. All right. Blair's a member of the 94 Club. That's the rich guys that fly around with Cal.
Yeah. Well, they were all over Twitter.
Boy, aren't they?
They were all over social
Yeah.
media this week.
Oh, you want an answer?
Yeah, I want an answer. Good. Think about that
Well,
one.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I'll give you an easy one. Better coach right now, Mike McDaniel or Aaron Glenn?
Oh.
Is Mike
Mike
McDaniel still
McDaniel.
employed?
Yes, he is still employed. They say they are not going to
Well,
make a
you
move
know
on
what?
him.
Do you have the garbage ready?
Okay, first of all,
Why is it?
there is no way it's Aaron Glenn or Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel, former Denver Bronco ball boy.
But the answer is Mike McDaniel. That's
Right.
all. That's all.
If he's so good, why is it Tua's the only quarterback that can run the system, and yet Tua's not very good?
Tua's not. Tua's got to stop blaming his teammates. That's my opinion.
But why is it if he's an offensive genius, you can't put another quarterback
'cause
in
he's
there
not.
and they
'Cause
succeed?
He's not.
Yeah.
Gavin wants to know, Bill, in your yogurt journey, are you going Go-Gurt or Danimals?
I guess I would go Go-Gurt because I'm not going to do the Danimals thing. That seems like a kid drink.
So is Go-Gurt.
Well, okay.
Blair, what did Ted Danson smell like? BE would like to know.
I don't know that I got close enough to. He smelled like Whoopi Goldberg. How about that? Bill got it.
We're being told there's an A&W in Sallisaw. Robert from
Okay,
Bullsholes is pointing
well-
out the A&W in Gassville. It's closed. I knew that, but there used to be one up there, right across from the. There was like a putt-putt golf batting cage thing. It was right there, because I always laughed when we went through Gassville. Let's see here.
Gassville, Missouri.
Yeah, no, Gassville, Arkansas.
Oh, well, familiar with Gassville.
Oh yeah, it's out on the way to Salem and Thayer, Missouri.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's on the
it's
other side of the state.
north central Arkansas.
Yeah. Okay.
Zach, favorite women's Halloween costume? The after party. Bill, Ava wants to know, will the Donkeys win the AFC West?
I believe they can.
Okay. Frog from Madison County, who is rapidly becoming my favorite texter. You get to listen to one band for the rest of your life. Who is
Tesla.
it? Tesla.
Tubes.
The Tubes have one song.
No, they don't. They have more than that.
No, they have one song. She's a beauty. That's
in your
it.
mind, yeah.
How long? All right. Okay.
Listen to the
Okay.
Kevin.
You know what? Y'all fine. Tesla and the Tubes.
Yeah.
I would have said the Beatles.
I just never got into the Beatles.
You're a bad person.
I'm
You're a
apparently-
terrible person.
I'm like the only one.
Lurch wants to know: is this Blair's audition for his own show? See, here's the thing. Like when we have the Bummies in March, Blair is going to be our 6th man of the year. Because every time Ruskin's out, I call Blair, and Blair shows up. He always shows up, and he always shows out. And I know Ruskin hates that.
Oh, sorry.
No. I'm very happy that you're here. I'm not asking that, Budo. Bill, is Blair wearing bionic glasses like you or the normal ones?
Nah, they don't look bionic to me.
Yeah, Bill's got a set of glasses that have
And I'm
speakers
wearing,
on
wearing
them.
my normal
Oh,
ones.
really?
Yeah, they've got speakers.
No. Mine don't
Ooh.
have speakers.
Good question from Chris. Bill, caddy at Bushwood or Delta Pledge?
Delta Pledge.
Oh yeah, Delta House would be a whole lot of fun. Oh, good question from Smack Daddy. Bill, are you putting granola or fruit in your yogurt?
I just like the vanilla.
So you're not putting anything in there, no sort of protein or anything like
No,
that?
No nuts.
Dr. K lives in Gassville.
Okay.
Let's see here. Cersei used to have an A&W. Okay. Robert from Bull Shoals wants to live to Bon Jovi. Bill, that's your group. Let's see. There's an A&W in Carthage. Thank you for all the A&W love.
There's an A&W in Carthage?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Derek's dad pointing out you have to always obey the speed rules in Gassville. That is a yes. If you're heading in
Any
that part of the
small town.
state,
Yeah.
you absolutely have to pay attention because there's one cop and he's in a bad mood.
Yeah, same thing in Hardy.
Bill, Mr. Pibb wants to know what's your favorite Tesla album.
Mechanical Resonance. The first one.
Your knowledge of Tesla is I don't know
Well,
if it's I don't know if it's impressive or alarming, but I'm going to go with impressive.
I told you that I've met Frankie Hannon and Jeff Keith.
Okay.
Frankie twice.
So you're actually biased on this.
A little bit.
Okay, that's fair. Now, Mr. Pibb says the 5-man acoustical jam is their best album.
Yeah.
Okay. For Blair, Tim in Oklahoma, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, yes or no? The movie. You like that?
Oh, I never saw it. I was thinking of the song. The Tubes had a song called Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Dirty Drawers would like to know, hey, Bill, would you rather dress as a naughty nurse or Wonder Woman?
Man, Wonder Woman's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Both of you, what is your take on pickles?
I like them.
Now, would you sit down
for
and
'em.
eat like a jar of pickles, or do you
No,
just like
no.
them on things?
No, they're okay to have in the fridge, and
Well,
you go grab one every now and then.
I'm talking whole pickles,
Yes,
slices.
We're talking whole pickles.
Okay.
You're not going to like the next question.
Okay.
Josh from Prairie Grove wants to know, for both of you, and I do want an answer on this. Would you rather fart every time you cough or sneeze every time you pee?
Oh, I'm sneezing and peeing.
Sneeze.
That would be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
all right.
for kids.
Yeah, all right. Let me find one to wrap this up on. Chaz and Fayetteville, please be a good one. Ooh, we're not asking that one. All right, that's it. All right, that'll be the end of Grill Bill and Blair. Thank you, gentlemen. That was very informative.
We try.
All right, we will we'll be back. We'll do the poll questions and other stuff. It's the Ruskin and Zach Show.
Guaranteed satisfaction for at least 4 hours a day.
Does the Viagra have a shelf life?
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
The Crane Automotive Team has 16 locations across Arkansas and is home to the Crane Commitment. You'll find Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and access to thousands of pre-owned vehicles. Vehicles for every lifestyle and every budget. Even if you're not in the market for a vehicle, the Crane Team service centers offer the latest in vehicle diagnostic technology and certified technicians to take care of your vehicle and get you back on the road. Check them out at craneteam.com. The Ruskin and Zach studios are driven by the Crane Automotive Team.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
When the moon comes up, prices go down during Golf USA's Moonlight Madness sale. Check this out. 40% off rain gear, 30% off sunglasses, 15% off in-stock gloves, woods, irons, hybrids, wedges, and putters, 25% off all travel gear, 35 to 70% off on all apparel. Some manufacturer restrictions apply. Golf USA will have drawings throughout the night, Thursday night from 4 till 10. Golf USA's Moonlight Madness sale, 3184 North College in Fayetteville.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird, Limbird Real Estate Group, has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche Center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Does this sound like you, where every step or reach is a reminder of what hurts and a reminder of what you're not able to do? Hey, Tommy Kraft here for QC Kinetics. I've got good news for you because relief is closer than you think, and it doesn't have to come from a scalpel. At QC Kinetics, we tap into your body's own regenerative power using natural healing factors that help restore and repair damaged tissue. No surgery, no pills, no long recovery. Imagine swinging that golf club again, hiking that trail, dancing in the kitchen to your favorite tune. That's the freedom of QC Kinetics. It's helping people rediscover every day what they can do. And this Veterans Day, QC Kinetics is giving back to our heroes. Veterans get $500 off their treatment, and for every non-veteran who starts care, QC Kinetics will donate $500 to the Wounded Warriors Project. Call 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Here's NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin.
As a race car driver for 40 years, I survived a lot of crashes. Not everyone can run into a wall at 200 miles an hour and walk away. Without a seatbelt, I wouldn't be alive today. Now I'm retired, back home in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. A beautiful day out there today, and this evening looks pretty good, too. It'll be a chilly night for us. Clear skies, lows dropping back in the mid-40s as you go to Thursday morning. As you get to Thursday afternoon, though, it warms right back up. Highs back in the mid-70s, sunshine, another beautiful day. Next, rain chances, they hold off until Thursday night, and especially into Friday, and it looks like a chilly, rainy day for Friday, too. High temperatures struggling to get out of the 50s, only around 60, with more rain chances into Saturday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Right Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Right Now app.
5:32 Wednesday afternoon at the Ruskin and Zach show. Blair here, Bill there, me over here. Look, I've had a very stressful day today. My kid rolled her ankle at practice this morning. I got a battery in the back in the rack room that's about to explode. Then during the break, Blair lays down the way to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is incredibly wrong. Then Mike Neighbors texts in, Van Halen or Van Hagar? The answer is Van Halen. Bill?
Yeah, it was always about the guitar, not the lead singer.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
It's always about Eddie.
But here's Van Hagar, and Neighbors is a Van Hagar guy.
I mean, not bad.
No, I didn't say they were bad. But
oh no, you were saying they were bad.
No, I didn't.
It's a different.
That's Van Halen. Okay.
I got no problem with that.
Not this Van Hagar stuff.
That's
Van Halen. Very stressed right now.
I like
very stressed right now.
You know, one of my favorite pastimes is to get on the YouTube and watch Eruption reaction.
Oh my gosh, yes.
When you see these kids that have no idea who
never heard it,
never heard anything, and then they're just watching Eddie do that solo.
Yeah. That I do the one I watched, the last one I watched was watching people see In the Air Tonight for the first time.
When he walks up,
when he walks up on stage, and that is, it's one of the great songs ever.
Or the old sound check videos of Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are just like.
I saw a video of him. He was at a college, and it wasn't a music class or anything. It was like a business class, and he was talking about the business of music and all this. Mm-hmm. And of course, he had the guitar strap. And finally somebody just goes, would you please And he just, I mean, he went into eruption, and it's one of the best videos I've ever seen. Like, everybody in the class was like, oh, my goodness.
Well, and another good interview to watch is Wolfgang when he said he wanted to learn guitar. And he goes, my dad was the worst teacher on the planet.
Yeah, because you know what to do. It's like having Michael Jordan
Because
teach
he
you
was
how to
just
shoot.
doing it. Yeah, do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, are we hearing this? Thank you. Like that Roy Orbison. Just
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everybody's going, ooh, Roy Orbison. Who's that?
Yeah. Mike and I,
Oh, he's
we
a Wilbur.
disagree. We disagree on a lot of music, but this I'm not wrong on. It's Van Halen, and you're wrong. Soulless and wrong.
Whatever.
Soulless and wrong.
Hey, the world needs more Van Halen.
It does. The world would be a better place with the.
That was the great thing when they rolled through, and I know you didn't go, but to hear those songs again live that you have not heard in 40 years or whatever was awesome.
It was.
No, and
it was.
And I've seen them 3 times, and fun fact: the one concert that I missed that I wish I'd have made, Boston, in 1989, and everybody in my high school went to go see Boston. I'm like, I'll catch them the next time around. or
oops,
they're just not going to ever tour again.
Oops. I like Boston. Boston's okay.
Boston's good.
I like Boston. Boston's fine. I got no problem with Boston.
All right. What is that one?
Fourth play long time.
Yeah.
I love doing that. That intro and outro that on a music station. Okay. That was anyway. We got to do the polls real quick. Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by nobody. And I'm really not sure why I'm doing these. I'm just doing it to eat time. If you were kidnapped and held for ransom, which of the following would your friends most likely raise? Money or awareness? 75% of you said awareness. Would you say that you are qualified to sit on a jury? 61.1% of you said yes. And in your daily routine, which of the following is the most important? Perfume or cologne, deodorant, or soap and body wash? 65.2% of you said deodorant. Those are your Ruskin and Zach polls. Folks, it's almost the weekend. Get out there. Grab ass. Here's the I got my jury summons. I think I can streamline this process a little bit and make people actually want to be on jury duty. See, you have to go in and you have to go through this whole process and whatever. They should tell you what cases are available.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't get anybody to do the crummy ones.
You give them like 3 choices. You spread it out over, your potential jury pool. 3 cases, and you sign up for 1, and you go to that hearing.
Luck of the draw, man.
I understand, but I'm trying to make this, by the way, Washington County still owes me $47 for my jury duty. I have never saw that. But anyway, I think that would make it a little bit more interesting. At least going in what you're signing up for. So you can get a preconceived notion, find them guilty, and get out of it. I'm just thinking out loud.
Just reduce it to online voting, right?
I was on a jury for a week, and it was tough.
What kind of case?
Home invasion.
Oh,
yeah, that was not a lot of fun.
How long did y'all deliberate?
2 hours.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was cut and dry.
Slam dunk.
Yeah, it was cut and dry. Actually, we actually gave him an extra charge.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
We found something in the walkthrough. Like, we sent a note. It's really great to send a note out to the judge. That's fun because the bailiff has to come in. You have to, the bailiff has to write it down, and then you hand it to him, and he goes out. And the judge came back, and he's like, "No, you all are correct. You can add this to the sentence." And it was like 3 years or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were.
So you're that guy?
No, I was no.
Well, then it's like, what is the prosecutor doing if he totally whiffed on it?
Oh gosh, the defense attorney was one of these guys who didn't want to tell you anything because he knew his client was guilty.
Yeah,
he wouldn't tell anything. Like they found the ski mask in the back of his car. It was a whole thing. But yeah, we I don't ever want to do that again. I didn't enjoy that.
Yeah. Were there interesting people on the jury?
No.
How long did it take to come up with a foreman? That's always an interesting process.
This is 20 years ago, but we walked into the room. Like, you go in and you go, they do the whole jury selection thing. And then you go into a room and you're there with somebody and you have to select your jury. And there was one guy who was all too eager to be the jury foreman. It's like, man, it's all you, brother. It's all you. I'm just going to sit here.
I'm going to be the alpha male.
Right. And you know what? Hey, man, have at it. All good.
See, I've gotten called like 4 or 5 times, and I get thrown out every time. They don't want me.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, yeah.
No, I mean you're in a good position.
You're eating yogurt and dyeing
I mean
your
you're
beard
in a
not wearing pants. I mean that'll get you kicked out of the jury real fast.
Yeah, sir. We wear pants at this level. I did not think I was going to get picked. And it started to whittle down. There were like 15 of us, and I was one of them. Like, oh, come on. And I was out for a week. Wow. Every day, 8:30, you had to be there.
Really?
Yep. You had
special parking.
Yeah. You went down below the building. It's the new courthouse here in Washington County. You went underneath a little thing, and you walked in a back door, and you sat in a room for like 2 hours.
That's why you should take props to the initial jury thing. Take some stuff, and that way they'll meet.
Show up with your whoopee.
Yeah. Arturo's right.
Show up with a hand puppet. You're not gonna last. You're gonna be out of there real fast.
When the defense attorney's asking you questions, answer with a sock puppet.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, that'll get you out of it every single time. Arturo says with interest that the county now owes me $50.
Ooh.
I never got paid for that. Like I filled out all the forms, just never got paid for it. I guess I should check
That's
that
a lawsuit
that
waiting to
Arkansas
happen.
treasure thing. I'll bet you it's in there.
Could be.
Yeah.
They probably funneled it into the water tax.
Here we go. Any hotties on the jury? No, not at all. No. Let's see here. Yeah, good question or good point here from JT. He says Bill can't give simple yes or no answers. He'd be terrible on a jury. I did the
well.
I remember the first round of the first thing you do is you sit in and everybody votes. And then you go, like, if everybody's in agreement, you go over the evidence, boom, you're out of there in like 45 minutes. And we had like 2 or 3 people that were were holding out. And it was like, and you heard it, it's like, all right, all those things, you go, just raise your hand, you put it down. And then all those not guilty, they raise their hand, and everybody went, ugh. And, I think we were there like 2 or 3 hours, and you got to sign a bunch of stuff on your way out.
Yeah, there's always somebody that really just got nothing else.
So
they're just gonna drag it
100%. They got nothing else to do.
Oh, we're getting $40 a day. I'm gonna milk this.
I got to go home. I got stuff to do. Anyway,
Can we go over it one more time?
No. Person wants to see the evidence again. Stop it. We'll be back to wrap this up. It's the Ruskin and Zach Show.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Quite honestly, I don't know that anything's the matter with their football program, but just normal football issues.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
He's a fantastic player. I mean, I think anybody that watches his film, especially this year, he'll sit there and say, wow, that's probably a Heisman candidate quarterback.
The snap, steps up, time down the middle, got a man, Blake at the 10, the 5, touchdown Arkansas!
He commands their offense. He understands what Coach Petrino's asking.
Green gets the snap, gonna keep it, option right, touchdown Arkansas, Taylor Green!
Listen to every Razorback football game this season right here.
Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth, and we want to introduce the newest member to the Mann family, Raleigh.
Hello, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Raleigh, you're not really new to the family or the Stadium Shop.
Yeah, I've been around a few years, and I can say it's awesome to be a part of the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in Arkansas.
You mean the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
And thank goodness we are the largest because we've been receiving so much new stuff lately, like the new Nike jerseys and sideline apparel, as well as your favorite brands like Champion, Tommy Bahama, and Cutter and Buck, and just way too much stuff to mention here.
Hey, Raleigh, what state's famous for their small drinks?
Raleigh don't.
Matt, I gotta try. What state is famous for the smallest drinks?
Minnesota.
See, I told you.
Yeah, his dad jokes are so legendary.
Anyway, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road next time you're in Fayetteville.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Or shop the Googleator Facegram interweb page.
Dad, it's called a website, and it's shoponrazorback.com. Folks, it just does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
Hey, Razorback fans, gearing up for game day? Let Rudy's Country Store Barbecue in Fayetteville handle the food so you can focus on the fun. Rudy's group meals are perfect for tailgates, game day parties, and any hog wild get-together with your choice of 3 oak smoked meats, 3 signature sides, and all the fixins. They'll even throw in the tablecloth. Just order online at rudys.com or give them a call. With just 24 hours notice, Rudy's takes the stress out of last-minute plans. That's real Texas barbecue, the Rudy's way.
How could I possibly be expected to handle work on a day like this? Take a day off and check out the new and pre-owned rides at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, qualified buyers can take advantage of rates as low as 0% for 60 months on the entire Mitsubishi lineup. So choice. I highly recommend picking one up. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com. You're still here? The ad's over.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we are as golf as it gets.
Football season is heating up, and so is the action at Birdie and Brews. Catch every touchdown on massive TVs while you tee off on our full swing simulators, pour your own drinks at the self-serve taps, dial in your short game with PuttView, and play over 30 other interactive games. Don't get left out in the cold. Winter golf leagues are on the way. Sign up before October 31st. Birdie and Brews, 2223 South Bellevue Road in Rogers, right behind the Promenade Mall. Give them a call, 479-439-0848. And always at birdieandbrews.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
548. Gozer is texting. If Bill is ever in court, his lawyer will hate him. Rule number 1, answer the question you were asked, then shut up.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
It could be.
Yeah, I understand. I'm also having I'm fighting multiple forest fires right now. Yeah. I'm fighting some battles. I got neighbors trying to convince me that Van Hagar, who was extremely commercial, was better than Van Halen.
How can you say that was extremely commercial?
Because Van Halen was about the music. It was about the music. And Bill, help me out here. You and I are about the same age.
After 50, well, not 50.
Bill,
50.
in 1984, you were in one of two camps. You were either in the Rat Motley Crue camp, or you were in the Quiet Riot Van Halen camp.
Oh, I was Quiet Riot.
Thank you.
Van Halen.
Thank you. You see, Bill knows.
I didn't appreciate Motley Crue until after.
Exactly. Motley Crue got
kind of like Guns N' Roses. I
Right.
didn't appreciate them until after.
Dr. Feelgood is when I started to really appreciate Motley Crue.
Yeah.
They
were all right.
Jigsaw Jimmy? Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a terrific song. Ugh, love that song. Man, that one and Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah.
Classic Motley Crue. Bill, what'd you learn today?
Okay, so on this day in 2012, Lance Armstrong was stripped of 7 titles. You know, old one baller.
Yep. He lugged on, as we like to call it. Yeah, that was...
They banned him from the Olympics, and they took his 7 Tour de France titles away.
Hog Wild says Motley Crue sucks.
Well, he needs to go watch.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Dirt.
You need to. You may need to take a walk. Adam from Fort Smith says Guns N' Roses are extremely overrated. Okay. I learned today.
Paradise City is
the only song to use it's outside of Donna Summer. They're the only ones to use a referee's whistle in a song.
Oh wow.
Yeah, how about that? I learned today Gene Wilder read the script for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and only agreed to play the part if his character could limp out of the factory and then do a somersault. That was the one thing he requested.
Oh wow.
So when you first meet Gene Wilder's character, he limps out and he does a somersault. So there you go. You learn anything today?
That Spike Lee apparently has bought the Joker's outfit and
looks
is wearing
like
it to
Willy
the next
Wonka.
game.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the suit he's wearing today?
Oh, it's awful.
No.
It's orange. It's Nick orange and blue.
I'm sure I'll see it tonight.
He looks like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
It is.
No, it makes Willy Wonka look tame.
It's something
really bad.
Here's JB also seconding that Guns N' Roses was extremely overrated. Guns N' Roses was fine. They had a moment. It was fine.
It wouldn't be bad except on XM they play like November Rain and
Well, it's a trilogy. I mean,
they play 2 songs from them and they play them like every 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and
well,
it just wears you down.
No, the worst. You know what? And I love me some Beastie Boys, but on XM, they're on every channel. They're on Lithium.
Yeah, but
they're on
the Beastie
Why
Boys.
on Lithium? Why would they be on
Because I mean, Fight for Your Right to Party is really kind of a rock song.
Okay.
I mean, they cross over, but like GNR, fine. Nirvana was in that same boat.
Camouflage doesn't get enough
Sorry about that.
airplay.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get with my local PDs and get that fixed for you.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have that right.
Is it sabotage or
Sabotage.
camouflage?
That's what it is.
Sabotage.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm not a huge Beasties fan.
I'm not either.
They
but
were
that was
fine.
interesting.
They were fine.
They had that special on what was it, Apple TV maybe? But that was weird. That was just like a lecture. I thought it was going to be like a documentary on the Beastie Boys, and it was
Not so
basically
much.
one of the members just going up and like giving a talk.
No, actually,
It's interesting. But
and this doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Okay.
One of the coolest shows I went to was Stone Temple Pilots and Beasties.
Oh, SDP.
oh wow.
Yeah, STP and Beasties at
Red
Rocks.
Rock?
Yep,
Oh, nice.
that was a show.
I wish I could have seen print.
Adam from Fort Smith says the best channel on XM is Yacht Rock. I'd agree. I'm a big Yacht Rock guy. I'm into this like 70s. I mean, my musical tastes go through phases.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a lot of Michael McDonald right now.
He was everywhere in the 80s.
Man, I love Michael McDonald.
If you didn't have him singing background in your song,
Oh,
in the 80s,
you were nobody.
You were dead.
100% nobody.
Yeah. No, I'm still 80s on 8, and then I just go from there.
Brennan in Fort Smith. When I was in first grade, we listened to Brass Monkey every day. Got me jacked to spell some words.
Hey.
Whatever
it
you
takes,
got to
man.
do. Whatever you got to do. Well,
Get
this
the
hour is
job
coming
done.
to a close. Thank God. Thank you, Blair. Appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you.
I know that we took you away from your busy job. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Ruskin and I will be at Golf USA tomorrow for their Moonlight Madness sale. Come by, say hi. We'll have some stuff tomorrow, I promise. We'll be under the tent. Shouldn't be hard to find. We'll be swinging some clubs, hitting some golf balls. Oh, I'm going to see if I can get one across the street, headed across college.
There you go.
I think I could do it. Actually, I'd probably throw on my back. That'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
But, again, thanks, sir. I appreciate you coming in, playing Sixth Man of the Year. Bill's over there. Bill, we got another hour of this coming up. Sorry.
It's all right.
All right.
We'll get through it.
Yeah, we'll all power through it. We'll talk to you tomorrow, too. Bye.